is your account thing.
Yeah. Alright, I figured it out. Sound like. There, I did it again. All right, I think I'm just gonna copyright something. I'm just gonna use Sinbad from Maggie.
Copyright something? What do you mean?
I'm just gonna steal an image, but then again, I can't because you're using a stream. Damn it!
I mean,
I'm not a very
like 8 people watching, so I think
I'm not a very creative person, so
there's a bunch of places you can get free images.
yeah. I just like how he looks. Like, literally, like just make him tan and change his hair from purple to black, and it's perfect.
Hey, Bo.
There we go. Alright, let me...
Oh, could you all change your Discord names to be your character names and what you want to be called in real life in parentheses next to it? And if you have a preferred pronoun, put that in there too. Which I don't know if anyone in this group does, but just in case.
How do you do that on only one channel?
You go to, I think you right-click your name, and there's like settings for this, like display in the server or something. Do you know Zaqueen?
Yeah, she'll know.
Change server profile. Or edit server profile, sorry.
Right, yeah.
I think it's for the whole server. You won't be able to do it just in a single...
Yeah, it's for
Yeah,
this
you can.
Yeah,
It's for this server,
this
yeah.
server, yeah.
Yeah, so it won't change you in other areas, but yeah, just so everyone knows what they should be calling you in game and out of game. Until we all get used to it.
You can call me anything you want.
Zach.
No comment.
I'm part of too many campaigns.
Alright, if you say so, anything you want.
There you go. I knew someone was going to make the joke. So yeah, I have the stream going. If any of you want to connect to boost my signal, I would not hate that, but obviously it's not required.
Connect to what?
The stream I'm doing, just so it looks like more people are watching. I think generally people from the server do hop in from time to time to watch, but I'm also trying to get more like viewers to maybe help subsidize this professional DMing thing.
Got it.
I got you, fam.
I appreciate that. So
we gotta get big like Vox Machina, guys. We gotta get to that level. We'll get rich as fuck, and all of us will just have lives of luxury afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, if it got to the point where I was making a decent amount of money off this, I probably could just have people play for free.
At that point, the best move is probably to figure out which players are the most entertaining, have the best accents and voices, and best at role-playing, get them together in a game and stream it.
Just kick everyone else out.
He's like,
No, like you can run your normal games, but then your broadcasted games will be the highest quality games that you have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's just business right there. That makes sense.
I mean, I also do this so people can look back at the games later, so there's kind of like a record of all the different games. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like Scurry. It would be your turn to scribe this week. Are you okay doing that?
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Alright, and you do get an inspiration point once you post it. In case...
Got it.
In case people did not know that. Which can definitely come in handy. I had my game last night. There was a ghost who kept taking over people, and then they had to keep killing each other. And then finally someone used an inspiration point and was able to make their save so they could kill the ghost. It's pretty it's a pretty close call.
I used divine intervention from the gods. Magic dice, go!
Yeah, 10%. Or whatever, 6% or whatever the level is. So we got Bo as quartermaster. I don't think the group has a leader yet. Basically, the leader job would be to, like, give me an answer if I ask what the party's going to do. Is anyone interested in taking the leader role? It doesn't have to be leader in-game, just someone to
I'll do that, I guess, because I mean, if that's
I vote
I'm
for
a-
Zerks.
Is that Zerks? All right. Zerks. And Nalo, you were last scribe, it says?
Yeah, I believe I put the journal entry in the journal. Yeah,
In Discord.
in
Alright.
Discord. Yeah.
Do you want to give us a quick recap of last time?
All right. Quick recap. Like, how quick?
As quick as you want to make it. Doesn't that? Yeah, it
All
could
right.
be.
The longer you spend on that, the less we get the RP. So let's go. Come on.
There you go.
So we made it to the village. The party kind of spent a while in the village, resting up and sort of figuring out what to do next. I think currently we're gonna go kill some hobgoblins or something similar to that. I sort of joined the party. We're all kind of together now. We met that Cithril lady. She asked us to retrieve a dagger from the war leader, and currently we're sort of accepting that, but like not really focusing on that. We're just kind of, if it happens, we'll think about giving it to her or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
You did get a letter from Blackwater, which I think you were talking about going to see, right?
I actually
morning.
missed that. Rip.
Oh. Yeah, so when you got... I think it was after you spoke with Cithril. There was a messenger, or maybe someone left...
We got it before we went.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
was
on the
it?
way
Okay.
there, we got handed it by the barkeep, I think.
Gotcha. All right, that's right. That you didn't read it till after, but you got the letter before. So yeah, it seems that Lord Blackwater has invited you to come see him. But yeah, that's about where we left off. So it is currently 7 a.m., 89th of summer. You just finished a long rest. The group is kind of getting up, going to the bar, maybe relaxing a bit. It's quiet in the mornings. You don't have people coming and greeting you and asking about who you are. Because the town is still pretty into the Heroes of Chaur. I don't think you've given them a different name yet, right?
Nope.
So if the group wants to, they can try to get a different name going. But for now, that's what the...
No input.
Huh? What did you say?
I have no input for a name yet. I'm not gonna be handling that this time.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what does the group want to do? And also, it looks like Scurry. It looks like your image is... oh, wait. Did I disconnect?
No, you here? I hear you.
I mean, in the Roll20, I don't see myself. Let me make sure I'm here.
I see you.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't see my icon. Is it hidden or something?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, wait. No, I see it. Okay, never mind. Okay, okay, you're back. Or Scurry, yeah, it looks like you're showing as your account, not your character. Or at least you're showing as someone with, like, a dark hair and a sword. I think that's your account picture. Just FYI.
You can change account picture too.
So yeah, to do that, you just if you go to chat as and you switch it to your character instead of your account, it'll show you.
I forgot that.
It might be because they probably have the same name, so there might be two of you. So try the. See, that's what you look like right now. Or is that what you're? Because I don't think that's.
That
what
is
your
not what
character-
my character looks like, but I can't pick my character out.
You don't see him in the drop down there.
Nope.
You should have.
Probably
accessed
why.
it. Let me take a look at that. You do have access to it, so it should be showing up. Are you sure it's not there somewhere? Because I think it was showing up last week.
It was, yeah. Oh, that's.
Oh, there you go.
Here it is.
Yeah, you got it.
I guess it works. All right.
Yeah, it's if you are showing it with icons, yeah, it's showing now. All right, but anyway, sorry. Back to the game itself. What do you all want to do?
I'm down to
You're all
Eat up,
sitting in the bar,
and then head out to.
I say we go
Blackwater.
take a look at this summons for Blackwater. We can go from there.
I mean, yeah, the plan was to stop by Blackwater on the way out and then go kill some hobgoblins, right?
Yes, so were you still kidnapping Hobgoblin and interrogating, or is that no longer happening?
Probably.
In due time.
Alright, so you're heading... Or go ahead.
Oh, no, I just said I.
Oh. Alright, so the group is heading out to the Blackwater estate. So you're going through the street. It's morning in Chaur, so the people are kind of getting up, going to work. A few of them smile and wave at you as you go past. Everyone has been very friendly. Some of you, especially Scurry and maybe Zequine a bit, are still getting looks. As you don't exactly look like humans. Although I guess Zequine's kind of hiding it, so maybe her less than Scurry. As you approach Blackwater's estate, you would see a large stone wall around the outside. It looks like a 3, maybe a 4-story building rising up, kind of darkish brick, and there are several guards around. These don't look like town guards. They look like someone hired private mercenaries, as they're much better armed. 2 of them stop you as you approach the front gate. And he says, "You there, what's your business here?"
We have a summons for the lord of this estate.
You hand him the paper.
Yes.
Alright, he looks it over. One moment, and he walks back into the house. You're waiting there for about 5 minutes when he returns and says, "Alright, follow me." So he leads you inside. As you walk in, the main hallway is just filled with people and what looks like makeshift bookshelves, crates, and other supplies, almost as if someone was planning some sort of expedition. You see several groups of armored folk that actually look a lot more like you than like the villagers in this place. A couple of, one elf, which I think this is only the second elf you've seen in town, and a man kind of sitting off to the side talking to several people at a desk. As you're led forward, he kind of looks up, smiles, and stands and says, "The heroes of Chaur have graced me with their presence." And he gives you a polite bow. He says, "Galen Blackwater, at your service. Thank you for responding to my invite." Hang on a second. Let me show you his picture.
So far, Zerx and Shock are the only one that really knows what Zequine looks like, right?
Yes. I mean, you're not amazingly well hidden, but you are actively kind of hiding.
You're the only one that's seen her drop her hood.
Yes, I believe so. And what's his face? Carter, right?
I'm not sure.
Assuming you were training him, he may have...
You did it to scare him, remember?
Nope. That wasn't him.
Why'd the music stop? Sorry, hang on a sec. So, here you go. So he says, "Thank you for coming to see me. I have a proposition for your group. I'm hoping you can help me out with something."
It depends if it lines up with what our goals are.
He says, my apologies. Do you prefer to be called the Heroes of Chaur, or do you have a name that you go by? I suppose I should get all of your names. I shouldn't just address you as a group. He sort of looks to you and smiles as if waiting for introductions.
I'm Zerx. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, friend.
Yeah, I'm Nalo. Hello.
He looks down and gives you a smile and a nod.
I am Zequine.
He smiles and nods at you as well. He looks a little bit closer at you. He says, "Just so you know, friend, there's no need to hide yourself here. We have humanoids of all types. Though you're probably wise to hide your your lineage within the town. A lot of the villagers wouldn't understand. And what about you? He says, I haven't seen a, what's your race's name? Cat people. Tabaxi.
Panther Tabaxi.
He says, I have not seen a Tabaxi in quite some time. Your people are very rare in these parts. And he sort of sits there for a moment and waits as it gets a little awkward as he's waiting for you to give him your name. You gonna say anything, or you just keep quiet?
Scotty.
Scurry. Well met. So there's something I need retrieved from me, an item of great importance. And in doing so, I believe that you can help the people of this town as well. I assume you have fought with the bugbear, or with the hobgoblins, as you had to make your way past the blockade, or get the caravan past the forces of the bandits. Am I correct?
Yes, it's true. We've encountered these bandits.
He says, well, I'm looking to get rid of them myself, and I'm hoping that you can help me with that.
And what's your reasoning why you desire to get rid of them? For a lord, I understand on this frontier town it makes sense, but to go to such extents and length seems quite extreme.
He pauses for a moment. He says, wouldn't anyone want to get rid of bandits?
Yeah, but usually not this intensively, especially, someone like you. There's usually some kind of ulterior motive, isn't there?
Like his money?
He smiles a bit. Does anyone have a decent passive insight? Let's say over 16.
Oh.
No.
This early on, there's no way.
Alright, so he smiles and says, well, it's correct, there is the financial motivations, but I do really care for the people of this town as well. And if we can't get supplies, then everyone stands to lose from that situation. So, my main concern is for the welfare of the town.
I have a question. It seems that your forces and the town forces don't seem to get along too well. Do you and the town leader not agree or on something concerning the
He looks to you
bandits?
curiously. He says, why do you say we don't get along? I know the mayor fairly well, and we are cordial we've been cordial on many occasions.
Oh, well, it's just I was wondering why you seem so separate. Because, in times like these, we'd normally work together more, I'd figure.
Well, when you are a lord or someone of power, one must protect their resources, and my estate is fairly large, and I worry about bandits or even worse breaking in and doing terrible things to myself or the people around me. So the guards are more precautionary. It's not that we don't get along, I just wish to protect what is mine.
So, if you're wanting to get rid of these bandits, why haven't you sent your mercenaries that you've been paying to stay inside the city this whole time to go get rid of them already?
Well, it's a bit of a complication. He says, I don't know if my mercenaries will have the resources to get rid of them, like a private group of I guess heroes of Chaur might have. Give me insight checks.
We're mercenaries too, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why it's kind of a... So, now, Lo, you get the feeling he's not telling you everything when he says that. Like, he might have a reason why he's not sending his mercenaries. It seems a little bit off to you. Excuse me. Because it does seem like he could hire any of these people, because there are a bunch of people in the main hall right now with that are well armed and armored, that could make for a decent fighting force. Probably mercenaries, much like yourself, or maybe even better trained. So he says, or go ahead.
I do wonder, how dangerous do you believe it to be inside the walls of the town?
So I don't think it's that dangerous. These mercenaries are here for other reasons. These ones inside are not for protection. The guards outside are. But in any case, I was going to say that the hobgoblins have something of mine, an item that I wish returned that they took from me, a dagger. He says, if your group can get the dagger back from them for me, I would be willing to offer you 800 gold pieces.
Interesting.
Is this something you'd be interested in doing?
Can you tell us more about this dagger? We've never heard about this dagger.
He says, certainly. He takes out a book. I'm hoping I still have my notes here about this. Yes, okay, I do. He takes out a book and kind of pages through it a bit until he reaches a page with a curved-looking dagger illustrated in the book. Does anyone have history?
No.
Not directly, but I've got +2 in it.
No,
No
this would
proficiency.
probably be training that you'd need for this.
Yeah.
Is anyone... none of you have Elven heritage, right?
I have Elvish background, kinda. I mean, I can speak Elvish, but that's about it.
Okay.
With my character's background story, he's a hodgepodge, remember?
Alright, give me a history check then. There's a slight chance you might recognize something.
It'll be bad. Hey,
That's
with a
not
negative
terrible.
1.
So it does look a little familiar to you. The design of it looks extremely old. Like you would think it might come from a different empire than any of the known elven ones that exist during this cycle. But he says this is the Dagger of Asiok, a very prolific item that was lost throughout the ages. And recently I had someone recover it for me. Unfortunately, it was lost again, and now I believe it to be in the possession of the hobgoblins. He says, I need it returned. And I am willing to pay well for any who can do so.
Would you be willing to discuss what makes this dagger so special other than it being old?
Give me a persuasion check. Oh. He
Very
seems
nice.
a little hesitant. He says, it's a relic of the past. It's quite valuable, both historically and culturally. I want it back because these hobgoblins are going to sell it into one of their desert black markets, and it might never be seen again. Give me an insight check on that.
That sounds like horseshit to me.
Yeah, it sounds like horseshit to me too, because we know they're a bandit campaign. Can I roll as well? Or is that just one person?
Oh, just one person?
Anyone can roll. Any of you who heard this. Because you're all watching and talking.
Nice.
So yeah, Zerx, you don't think he's telling you everything when he says that. You get the feeling he has other motives as well.
I'll be like, a bandit camp selling something to the market like that. It seems like this is a job for them. So what's the truth?
Give me a diplomacy check, as he kind of gives you a bit of a look when you say that.
What's a diplomacy check?
Or sorry, persuasion. My mind gets stuck
It's
at
all right.
3-5 sometimes.
Oh no! Finally.
So he looks over at you and says, I don't understand why there's all this questioning. This is a job and I'm paying good coin for it. He says, I just need this dagger returned. I don't understand why there's all the suspicion.
Because it's our lives on the line. That's all.
He says, I'm not trying to hide from you the danger of this job. These hobgoblins their forces are quite extensive. They are no mere bandit group. They are a mercenary group from the Desert Empire, led by a very dangerous hobgoblin. And they have other forces as well, orcs, ogres, and even some magic users in their employ.
Very
Galen,
well. If we recover it, we'll consider bringing it back to you for your reward.
He says, well, if... or go ahead.
might I ask, we don't even know where the outpost is for the
You beat me to
the
it, he
hobgoblins.
says, smiling. I was going to say, if you agree to work with me, I can provide you the location of their base. And he smiles. I have scouts who have been able to tail them to where their main hideout is.
But you're only going to tell us
Give me
if
another. Give me another insight check.
the insight check. Okay.
All of you.
Oh, whoops. Disregard this. I want to double clicked.
All right. For some strange reason, when he says he has scouts who have tracked them to their base, you get the feeling he's not being completely honest. That would be Zerks.
I'll stay quiet this time.
Okay. He says, but if you are willing to work with me, I can provide you a scout to make it much easier for you to find them. But I would require some guarantee that you'll return the dagger to me if found.
What kind of guarantee?
Well, just that you won't decide to sell it yourself or bring it to some other party who's interested in it.
I don't have any problems with that.
Well, this is a very dangerous mission. We should probably talk about it before we get back to Galen.
This is of course. I did not mean to bring you here and force an answer, but time is of the essence. The people of the town are in danger without supplies coming in, and without the farms in the outskirts that are currently being attacked. So just don't take too long.
Regardless, just a question. We're planning on setting out to getting rid of some of the bandits first, regardless, today. Let's say we find their base all on our own, and hell, we decide to go raid it, and we get the dagger somehow without your help anyway. Would the offer still stand for the 800 gold for the dagger?
Because of course, if you can bring me the dagger, I would be happy to pay you for it.
Very well. We'll consider it then. For now, we'll set off and give it some thought, I think.
Says, all right, good luck to you, and I hope we speak again soon. And also, I will say, I have other resources that could be of use if you decide to work with me. So keep that in mind.
Such as?
Well, I have certain supplies that the normal marketplace might not have if one of you is magically inclined. I also could offer you a place at my manor, as I'm offering many of these mercenaries, where you could stay free of charge. I would also give food and water as needed, of course. So it would make life easier if you worked with me.
Very well.
He smiles. Alright, so the group's heading out?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think we're good here.
We're good.
Alright, so you head out the front gate, the guard escorts you, and you are back outside the manor. What do you all want to do? You're still standing pretty close.
Well, I don't think I like him.
Let's head on a bit further away from the mansion before we continue talking about the fella.
Yeah, a little bit wise.
Alright, so you walk a little ways away. Are you headed anywhere in particular, or just walking away?
Just to the end of the road for now, I think.
Sure. So you're walking. You would notice the pretty derelict church over here. But yeah, you get to the end of the road. And there are many more people in the streets now, as the laborers and farmers are getting to work trying to get what little food they can for the citizens. because there are small farms in the city, but not enough, or in the town, but not enough food to feed the entire town.
Why do I have the feeling that he hired the band of hobgoblins and they betrayed him?
It's possible. Regardless, I have something that I'd like to check the viability out of. Why don't you guys go get the little guy and the little friend that's coming along for the fight?
I gotta grab Stiz real quick. You mean this one?
Oh,
Oh, alright, easy, alright,
Hey.
never mind. Hello.
hello. Unless you want to use Carter, of course. I'm not opposed.
Oh yes, right, Carter.
So yeah, we gotta pick up the cart and stuff, and then head out. Why don't you guys go do that, and then meanwhile I gotta talk to some people and see if what I'm planning is possible.
Alrighty.
Give me a sec. I have to roll something. Trying to
Are we
solicit
being-
my viewers to give me a number.
Are we being tailed, by the way?
What's your perception?
14.
You don't think so? Doesn't seem like it.
The annotations say otherwise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sniff him out.
Give me a d20 roll, someone. Oh. Alright.
Uh-oh.
So as you're kind of talking there, you think you hear a commotion coming from the gate. The guards
which gate?
are, the one that's close to you. You hear some guards yelling about something.
Suppose we should go check it out.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm.
go ahead. Were you saying something?
Oh no, I was like, yeah, let's go investigate and see what's going on.
Alright,
Who knows? The heroes of Chaur may be needed.
So as you get closer, you see there is a child there who is pretty tired, maybe a little bit malnourished. The guards are yelling for someone to get get a doctor or a healer or something. Are you slipping away, Scurry?
Yep.
Okay. So as the rest of the group comes up, the guard says, Heroes of Chaur, thank the gods you're here. Does any of you know anything about medicine to help this poor child?
I can use a point of lay on hands to see if that'll help.
So you walk over and you heal him a little bit. And he does seem better, although medicine could maybe help cure some of the other maladies not damage related.
Gotcha.
Would we better if I also cast Cure Wounds? Or does it seem like he's fully healed from...
Yeah,
whatever
it seems
spells?
HP wise he's okay, but he's just like really kind of tired and malnourished. So something from
Could I touch him and cast Identify? Or is that only on
I think
non-living
that's
objects?
for items. I don't think you can
Yeah, it's only
identify
items.
like
Okay.
maladies.
Got it.
You identify small child. Congratulations, you're on a list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the object. You're right.
So he says, well, the healing helped. I think if given some time, he might be able to recover.
I can try a medicine roll, but I'm not proficient. But I have a +2, so.
You probably need proficiency for this.
Okay, then yeah, no.
So the other guard says, I thought we cleared all the eastern farms. And he says, oh, maybe some people decided not to come back. This is the Rochter boy, right? And he says, yes. And he looks to the group. He says, do you think you could go check on their farm, see if this boy's family's okay? They might still be out there. The farm isn't far. It's only about 10 minutes from here.
Yes, that's.
I suppose we should
You would
go
note
check.
that Scurry is not with you right now. Where did you go anyway, Scurry?
Do I need to roll stealth for that, by the way? Because I'm trying to.
Oh,
do
were you
stealth
trying to
as well.
sneak away from them?
Yeah, slip away.
Oh, okay. You could always whisper me. Oh no, they definitely heard you
Okay.
leaving.
Yeah, that is.
Where are you going, Scurry?
I'm on my way.
None of us said anything, so I guess we just let him go away. Because he did tell us that he was gonna.
Way back over there.
Oh, to see Sithril?
Yep.
Gotcha. So did you tell them, or did you just kind of walk away as they were going?
He told us before.
I told him I was gonna go.
You'd have a
go
disadvantage
some
too.
way, but like, yeah.
He's like, I'm trips over. I'm gone.
All right. So yeah, you would probably see. I mean, he might still be in view even, but he was going towards the marketplace. So
I would like to check if I'm being tailed, by the way, if once I'm, around this area here.
Sure. Give me an active perception. All right. So I'll do 12.
I don't see shit.
Perfect.
Well,
You're stealthy
if
as a
you,
cat.
if you roll under your passive, you just take your passive, so that would be 12.
Oh, okay.
But with the
Got
12, you don't see anyone following you.
Okay.
And so what's the group going to do about this? You going to try to look for Scurry? You just going to go with the three of you?
Can I talk to the child, or are they totally out of it?
At this point, he's out of it. The healing kind of stabilized him a little, but without medical attention, he'll probably need a few hours to be able to actually talk.
I see.
So the guard says, what do you think? Can you look into this, or?
I suppose we should. Can I talk to I'll talk to my group. I think this shouldn't be too dangerous. I don't think we intend to fight. We should just scout it out. Maybe.
Worst case scenario, we run back as fast as we can.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to send one person? I think your stealther just took off though.
Can I think.
Or wait,
we
actually,
should,
isn't Zequine stealthy too?
Yes.
So
Well,
or go
Can
ahead.
I do something actually? So would it be possible to maybe disguise myself? I have disguise self. I could disguise myself as the kid and go back towards the farm with you guys tailing me.
So I don't. Well, actually, you're the.
He's way too
halfling,
small. Wait, are you a halfling?
I'm a halfling.
Yeah,
So
that is
actually,
possible. That's
as a halfling, that might work. It's not a magical disguise, so you wouldn't look exactly like him, obviously, but you do have a similar size and maybe a little bit more muscular build. But yeah, you could probably pull it off with a good roll.
Okay, I'm gonna just try see if I can disguise myself.
All right, so that'll.
Well.
Oh, you're using a
whoops.
spell. Are you using the disguise kit or a spell?
Oh, this is the disguise self bard spell, shape changing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So with a spell, I think you could do it much. I guess depending on the roll, but all right. So you.
I don't know how to roll it. Wait.
Other people roll it to see.
Yeah, with disguise self, it's
Oh,
not
I see.
There's a disguise kit which is different. So with disguise
I
self,
see.
you just use illusion magic, which is a little bit
Mhm.
more accurate. But yeah, if someone examines you, I think they get an int save or investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
They get your spell DC.
Yes, exactly. So it can actually be worse depending on how well you roll with a disguise kit. But in any case, you chant summoning magics. The guards are like, oh gods, as you start to glow a bit and your image changes. Guard says, casters. I knew these heroes of Chaur were special.
So
Alright.
I think the plan is I'll just sort of go out ahead, but I won't try to be too stealthy. And I think you guys follow behind. And if it is a trap, they'll sort of pounce on me, but you'll get the pounce on them.
Fair enough.
The guards say, be careful. We don't know what kind of forces they have if they're there. Or if they're still there.
There
Alright.
was a lot of you think. Are you not sure of your own plan?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty slippery. I'll try not to get killed, I guess. I'm just trying to look right now, see what's up. If there's a large force or dangerous enemies, we'll just run back,
So I'm
get
gonna
scurry.
put you on hold for a sec.
right.
Scurry, you head to the base of the Blood Hand. As far as you know, you were not followed. When you get to the door, are you just knocking?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so a little slit opens and a voice says, what do you want?
I'm here to talk to your boss again. I've got some information I'd like to see about tacking something onto our business that she'll find interesting.
Who are you?
One of the heroes at Chaur. Talked to your boss a little bit ago, yesterday evening. Ask her if you like.
One moment. About a minute later, you would hear clicks, several clicks, as the door opens and he motions, "Come in. Hurry up."
Thank
He
you.
kind of looks around outside, then closes the door behind you. So you go into the office. However, Sithril is not there. Neil is. He says, "Hey, Scary? What? Sorry.
Scurry.
Scurry. My apologies. I'm just talking to a lot of people lately. What can I do for you, Scurry?"
Alright, I'm assuming you're authorized to negotiate and talk on your boss's behalf then?
Yeah, for the most part. She's tending to some guild business right now, but she should be back later. What's up?
How you guys feel about the Mr. Blackwater and his pretty little castle?
He hesitates a moment. He says, he's there. We found it best to let bygones be bygones, leave him alone. He's got a pretty intense force at his disposal. Why do you ask? Give me an insight check.
Okay. I really should have hired Wiz.
Okay. He says, yeah, why do you ask?
Well, you see, he just made me and my friends a very similar offer to you guys. And
That's,
personally, I don't give a shit about that guy, and I hate him. Well, I don't hate him, but he is kind. I don't like him very much, let's just say. And I was thinking, with your connections and your group, would it be possible for you to, I don't know, fabricate a identical but fake version of the item that we are asked to retrieve?
He thinks for a moment. He says, I could possibly do that. He says, yeah, what are you thinking of trying to collect on it and give him a fake?
Exactly. I'd be dropping off the real article here, of course.
Of course.
The fake would be given to me after, obviously, you'd need the original to make a convincing fake. And then we'd be passing off the fake at the pretty little mansion, collecting there, and then obviously some of the reward from that would be coming back to you guys as well.
Says, I like the idea. I will say, though, Blackwater does have wizards, and I believe he has some magical talent himself. So if he does any type of detection magic on the fake, he would probably see it's not magical.
So we need a plan to run. I can figure that out.
He says, yeah. I mean, if you can figure out a way to pull it off, that would be a nice little income from him as well as us. You just got to make sure you do it right, because you don't want to make enemies with the Blackwaters. They have connections.
Very well.
But if you want, I can talk to some of our counterfeiters about making something that looks like it. Give me an insight check. Okay. So as he's saying these things, it probably tells you a couple of things. He and his group know a lot more about this dagger than they're letting on, because they know that it's magical, obviously. And they might know more about why Blackwater wants it than they've let on. I guess you haven't really asked them about that, but you think they might have knowledge about that. Like what it is, what it does. Because he seems to be somewhat in the know of like what a dagger like this would have to be like to be a counterfeit.
Got it. Alright, well, you do that. I'll go back with my group so that way I won't be missed for too long. And we'll be back around here before retrieving the dagger, probably, regardless.
He nods.
So we'll see about putting this into plan then. You see what's possible and how likely it is to succeed. And we'll see if we can do some business.
This is great. We are all about doing business, so yeah, you come back and I'll let you know. I'll talk to Cithril a bit as well. Maybe she has some insight on how to fake the dagger.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Alright, so after that, you headed back towards the town gate where your party was.
Yep.
Alright, so you'd get over there. You would find that your party is gone. And it looks like there's a small crowd that's gathered and a bunch more guards. One of the guards waves at you as you approach. He says, your friends, they already left. I think they were headed out to check on the farm.
All right. Interesting. Thank you for the information. I'll follow back up with them, and I would like to see about going to get the cart and the mercenary caravan guy that has waiting for us to go kill goblins.
Shock.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go and get some of your supplies. That will slow you down a bit. Are you sure you want to do that?
The cart won't speed me up.
No, I mean so the cart has a donkey, but the donkey is not very fast. It's more for pulling, weight than actual speed. Like, to go get Shock, it would probably take you some extra time. And if they're in a battle, that probably, you probably wouldn't get there in time to be part of that battle. Unless they took a while or waited for you.
Okay. In that case, I'll ask the guard to leave a note for Shocks that we're gone for now, and that if he wants to come follow us, that we're towards the east, towards one of the farms. But if not, then that's okay, and we'll come back at some point and execute our plan.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Sure.
The guard nods. He says, that's the tall, bearded guy, right? With the caravan? Shock?
Is it? Yeah, that's it.
He nods.
That's the one.
He says, alright, I'll go see if I can find him. He kind of runs off towards the Maplewood. Alright, so you head out, hoping to, are you going to try to run to catch up with them, or are you just going to go kind of like normal speed?
Jogging, running, and just, make sure I'm not too exhausted when I get there, but keep up the speed that I can, being a cat and all.
Yeah. Alright, so you could try to catch up with them faster. It would require athletics, but there's the danger that you'd get exhaustion if you didn't roll well.
Yeah, I have horrible athletics anyway, so yeah, no.
So you're just doing a light jog.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so back to the group. You are traveling outside of town, following the road. They said it was probably maybe a mile or two, somewhere between there. On the north side of the road, you'll see the farm. So as you get kind of towards that area, you would... Go ahead.
And also, I believe that we're not moving super fast. Maybe in the beginning we were, but I believe... correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm sort of like in the open, but my group members are behind and sort of being stealthier.
Okay.
They're following behind me.
So, yeah, if they're stealthing, they would have to be moving much slower, and you would probably be moving slow, too, so they can keep up with you.
Yeah.
Alright, if that's the case, sure, you can maybe get closer to the farm, then stealth. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, give me some stealth checks. Those of you who are stealthing. And you can assist each other.
What's that?
I'll take the first one. 10. Anyone else stealthing?
I mean, I've got disadvantage.
Not until I catch up.
Alright, so Zequine's sort of trying to hide in the bushes, while the rest of you are just a little bit farther behind. So yeah, you would see it looks like a farm in kind of the area that the guard described, and there is smoke coming from it. You can't see the farm itself clearly yet, but you do kind of see the crops that are partially grown and the kind of like maybe part of a house way off in the distance that you're approaching, and it looks like there might be some fires going on over there. What do you want to do?
I suppose I can't really do a perception check. That's sort of what I perceive.
Sure, you can give me a perception check, see if you notice anything else. 14. So with a 14, you're still a little far off to make out details. You'd have to get closer. And remember, the closer you get, the more likely it is something might spot you, because you're still pretty far back. And there's lots of trees in the way.
All right. I actually I want to start calling out mom and dad, but I want to do it in like a kid voice.
Alright, so you start to yell.
Not necessarily super loud, sort of like weak kid voice.
Oh, okay. So just kind of like mom, dad, something like that.
Yeah.
Alright. So you start making a little bit of noise, though the farm is still pretty far off. You know, well, if they had scouts nearby, they'd probably hear you, but no one has come so far. It's been like 5-10 minutes.
All right, I guess I just keep advancing slowly.
Alright, and the group's following behind a ways back.
Yeah.
How far away is the group from him?
I'll be 60 feet away.
60 back, okay. And I assume the rest of you were kind of in that area. Or two of you. Alright, so you get a little bit closer. Now, are you trying to hide it all as the kid while you're approaching this farm, or are you just kind of walking right out into the open?
I'm sort of walking in the open.
Alright. Give me a sec. Let me give you a map. Oh, why are the trees not showing? One moment.
We're having a foliage error. Please stand by.
Yeah, exactly. Generating terrain. Alright, here we go. So, you will be coming onto this map sort of in the southeast side of it. Down here. Let's see. Nalo is the first to get there. The rest of you are about 60 feet behind. So you're coming in kind of near the trees over here. You would see near the farm there is a bunch of fires burning, but the more pressing issue is a large creature that I don't know if you've seen before. I'll give you a picture here in a second. Out front, do you have nature by any chance trained?
No.
Alright, so out front there is a very big creature, probably standing at about 8 feet tall, kind of walking around, and looks like he's sniffing around as if he's looking for something. This is what he looks like.
Oh, hey, party.
Ooh.
He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, as you're still very far back and you're small. But you also hear noise coming from inside the house, as if something, things are being knocked over, broken, maybe someone's looking for something. Oh, and there are a couple of fires. Let me mark those.
Oh, but the sound in the house is something that Ogre is aware of, right? Like it's very loud.
Yeah. You would assume that the ogre is probably with whoever's in the house breaking stuff.
I see.
Where? Okay, so
at this
yeah, what
point,
do you want to do?
I will just sort of like wave at my group and wave them over.
Are you going to try to hide it all?
I guess I'll try to sort of stick next to the trees if I haven't been seen yet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try to not engage or.
give me a stealth check. Oh yeah, you step to the side and just vanish into the brush. So your group is coming up at this point. Are you all trying to approach stealthy? You see Nalo kind of hiding behind some trees up ahead.
I will do my best attempt.
Alright, so I'll say you can cover for each other because you're still pretty far away. Go ahead and give me stealth checks for the two of you.
I'll leave it up to her. I'm glad I did.
Alright, so go ahead and pull yourselves on the map here as you carefully approach. You can pull yourselves from the journal onto the map, and you should it should place tokens for you. Also, Nalo, it looks like you don't have your max HP set in your sheet. Make sure it has a number in there, because I'm not seeing a HP bar for you.
I have 13, I believe.
It says 8.
And I'm not caught up yet, am I?
Oh, it says 8?
Yeah, you're on your way there at the moment. You are fairly close, but they haven't seen you yet. Yeah, it just says 8, and there's no number in the max, so it's not showing a health bar.
Oh.
And yeah, the other two, Zach and Zerx, could you pull yourselves onto this location?
I'm trying.
So make sure you grab it by the name itself. Not the,
I got it.
There you got it. Okay.
13.
No, so there's under your sheet. There's like a max HP area and a current HP area.
I have hit point maximum and hit point current. I have 13 for both.
Is that in Beyond or on Roll20?
This is on roll 20.
Let me take a look.
I have the. I don't know why it's.
Let me check the token settings. What's going on in Roll20? Oh, you know what? I think
level 2 maybe.
I think I know what's going on. Hang on.
Oh, what's going on?
There we go. Fixed. It was just a settings issue. All right, so now let me associate that. All right, so you guys approach. You see this big lumbering creature moving around in front. Does anyone have nature knowledge? I'll take that as a no. So yeah, you don't know what the hell it is, but it is huge and muscular. And it is basically holding a tree stump as a club. It kind of drags it around, like sniffing out as if it's looking for something. What does the group want to do? You're currently all hiding.
That's a big lad.
He moves kind of over this way.
I feel like we'll have to act quickly or he'll smell us. Can we tell which direction the wind is going?
It's currently blowing southeastern, so yeah, kind of towards you.
Okay.
But yeah, he's it's not blowing towards him, so he probably wouldn't pick up a scent if he even has scent. What do you all want to do? Yeah, you would all hear there's a bunch of noise inside as well.
What does the noise sound like? Just somebody running through stuff?
It sounds like someone just breaking things, like maybe knocking things over, like maybe very violent searching, maybe, or just wanton destruction. It's hard to tell.
Do I smell the smell of burning flesh?
No, you do smell smoke, but you don't smell like a barbecue or anything.
Okay.
I say we go towards the house, but maybe we should avoid the dude in the outside. Just take a look at the house closer, maybe.
Yeah, so there are crops growing. You could try to use those for cover if you want to get closer. But yeah, you don't think this creature has the best perception, although it's hard to tell. It does look kind of dumb and lumbering. So do you want to try to approach stealthily?
Well, I just suggested that to the group. I don't know. Maybe we should just. Well, I'll pull out some daggers and darts and get them ready.
Okay. So as you're waiting there, kind of keeping an eye on things, a couple of minutes pass. Give me a d20 roll. Just any of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't transfer over.
How do you?
So there's a tool on the left of the screen. If you mouse over the
Oh,
dice,
there
you
it
can
is.
roll
I see.
dice. Just if you want to do it quickly.
Oh,
Or
where-
you can roll using the command. Alright, so as you're watching, a hobgoblin steps out of the house with two people in tow and sort of violently throws them off to the side and they fall over. They look like they have been thoroughly tied up. He yells something. Does anyone speak Goblinoid?
Negatory.
He yells something in a language you can't understand at the ogre, who then turns around and goes, "Roar!" And then just kind of goes back to looking around as if he's ignoring the hobgoblin. The hobgoblin sighs angrily and walks back inside. You did hear the smashing stop as he came out, so you wonder if he's the only one. But you do, what's your passive perceptions?
14.
14 is... Alright, so yeah, you would notice he has a longbow on his back as he goes back inside the house. Question, Scurry. Would you be approaching stealthily or just trying to get there as fast as you can? Are you there, Scurry?
Sorry, my microphone wasn't down.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as I'd like see them and see that I'm about to catch up, I'd be stealthing.
Give me a stealth check. As you carefully approach. Alright. So Scurry, go ahead and drag yourself onto the map. As you actually don't... well, does anyone have a passive of 13 or over?
For perception, I do.
Okay, so
14.
you would notice Scurry approaching as you're ducked down in the shrubs there. And he kind of comes up to the group. You now would notice the large ogre as well, as he's stomping around over here.
Well, that's a big bastard.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a little bastard inside too.
And
You guys think?
I don't have a token for it, but there are two people tied up near the house here, kind of near the crops, which are about 2 feet high at this point. Let me see if I have do I have an NPC token for people? I guess I can use a guard here. We'll say the guard represents them. What does the group want to do?
Well, I'm actually gonna ask the group. I'll say, I could go out and pretend to be a child and draw their attention.
You mean to be a snack for the big thing? You might be a small appetizer. He might get one bite, maybe two.
Yeah,
I mean chews, by the way, not
That-
bites. Chews.
that giant thing doesn't look like it's the talking type. You think it might just run over and smash you and then try to eat you.
Yeah.
Ooh. In fact, he might be looking for food right now. He seems hungry.
I mean, we did bring you along to be the bite-sized bait.
That's true.
They did.
Yeah, and I also think if I pretend to be a sick child, they'll maybe they won't pay attention to you guys, and they'll sort of size me down. I get the jump on them, maybe. Who knows?
I feel like we kill the one inside first, then deal with the big one.
Exactly. Me and Zach are quite stealthy. How about we head around the long way, try and
Alright.
the people into at least the cornfield or
So, like
the
this way?
crop field to make sure that they're safe, and then we can ambush the house.
All right.
So, give me I'll say give me an untrained nature check on the ogre. Maybe someone, because these are actually not common, but somewhat common creatures, especially in the Northlands. One of you might know something.
I only have 0 nature.
That one, boys.
Anyone else?
Hold on.
I am a bard, and I do like have songs, so I don't know. Maybe I would know, but
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you have the jack of all trades thing yet.
I broke it somehow.
I got a 16.
16. You broke it? Is it just not rolling for you?
My chat's not popping up.
Just trying to reload the browser.
Yeah, let me here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, if you do a reload on the browser, that usually fixes it. I guess I could roll for you. I could just click on it. Let's see, nature. Oop. All right. So Zerks, yeah, you've probably heard of ogres. You know that they're large and extremely dumb, usually easy to fool. You know that getting close to them is a death sentence, as they can just like squash with their ridiculous amounts of strength. Usually, the best way to take them is from range, and try to just keep them from hitting you. Okay, so we got some stealthing going on. You said.
That's the plan.
Alright, so I assume you're going to kind of use the crops as cover?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, give me a stealth check as you get closer, whoever's going. And you are still, or actually wait, no, you're close enough where you can't cover for each other, so I do have to take both of your rolls. I can't take
So
the
who all's
higher.
going?
Well, it looks like Scurry's going, and I guess whoever wants to go with him. Scurry is very quiet as he moves through the grass. Where are you moving to?
since I'm a halfling, could I stealth behind him since he's bigger than me, or like for a stealth advantage, or?
It wouldn't really give you advantage.
I see.
So Zequine, you got a 7.
I got a natural 1.
Yeah. Well, natural 1 is an
I'll
auto
attempt to
fail for
follow him.
skills. 7 and a 9. All right. Oh, the ogre does not notice you so far. Go ahead and start moving. Hang on. Get up to here,
yeah.
Scurry.
Okay, got it. Yep, will do.
So you quickly move along the brush, getting to the edge of the farm over here where the crops are, and the other two can get there as well. So go ahead and move yourselves. Luckily, this ogre is seemingly very
I'm gonna stand
occupied.
behind this guy.
Okay.
Is there any way to get the people's icons to not be in the way?
People's icons. Oh, you can actually turn those off if you want. If you don't want to see your party's icons, it's the cog on the top right of the screen. My settings. You just go to. Let's see. I think it's audio and video, and then you click on the video display tab, and then you change the player video avatar size to names only.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Because that was taking up like half the map for me.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I use that for the stream, but you guys can have it display however you want. There's also a way to affect the music volume in there if it's too loud. But anyway, you get up to this point. So far, they have not seen you. The ogre... give me a roll from 1 to 20. So, D20 roll. Let's see where the ogre goes. The ogre is kind of moving towards the farmers now, sniffing a little. What do the three of you want to do? Looks like he's getting hungry and he's not finding anything to eat, so he might be considering eating them. There's still loud crashing inside the house. And you would hear some yell out the window as he gets closer to the house in Goblinoid. Actually, no, he would speak Common, because the ogre doesn't understand Goblin. He would say, "Don't eat the prisoners. They are slaves, not food." The ogre just sort of gives him the finger and keeps walking over. What do you three want to do?
I'd like to just move closer while still using the crops as cover.
Give me another skill or a stealth check.
Sure.
Okay. And you two are following?
I'm actually gonna stick it back, but I'll have a dagger at the ready, just sort of like.
Yeah, you have your weapons at your belt. What about Zach? Are you following Scurry, or are you staying here?
I'm going to follow Scurry, and I'm going to try to motion that I'm going to go try to take care of the people.
All right, give me a stealth check. Oh, good roll. Go ahead and start moving yourselves as to where you wish to go. The ogre kind of walks up this way.
If I want to move, do I need to roll stealth? If I'm not, I'm just trying to move towards this other bush.
Zerks, yeah, so you would have to make stealth checks at this point, because there's always a chance the ogre could spot you if you're moving at all.
Okay, I will hold point.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll make the roll. I'll make the roll. If he spots me and comes my way, that's better.
I'll
for the
give
group.
you advantage, because you're still pretty far back.
Yeah.
Well, you have advantage.
Ah.
You could just shout if you want to draw attention, like if you want to.
It don't matter. I'm still terrible.
All right, so the ogre is kind of getting close, sniffing, when you hear a noise from over here, as if someone kicks something. He looks over, and he growls and says, "Oh, I see someone." The guy inside is actually too busy to hear him. Give me initiative rolls.
Bait's doing its job.
Initiative.
Thought the halfling was the bait.
I thought it was the halfling that got spotted.
No, it was Zerx, the Great.
Oh, he's so far. What the fuck? That's like 200 feet. That ogre's got some sight.
I know, right?
He kicked something with his low stealth roll.
Ah, no, where'd this halfling come from? Ah!
I gave him advantage, but he rolled very low.
I have the negative dexterities.
You're not very. You're like quiet. What's that? I'm just walking around here. All right.
Muppets, where are you, Muppets? I've lost my dog.
Exactly. Well, what's going on with the hobgoblin here? Why is the sheet not opening? What is happening? What is this? All
The
right,
hobgoblin's
hang on.
been hacked. He's
I
been
know.
compromised.
He's been compromised or something. I'll just open it manually.
No,
If you
no,
hold
I got-
shift and double click a token, it's supposed to open the sheet for that creature, but it's not working for some reason.
I've got the solution to this. Whoa. He's now on our side.
That's not how it works.
It was worth a shot.
It's a good
Roll
try,
performance.
Whoa.
Whoa. So Nalo, you are the first to act. The ogre seems to have noticed or heard something over there, and he is rushing back towards the noise. What do you want to do?
So he's rushing right at the noise.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Can I like So am I within range to like hit him? If I were
The
to
ogre?
throw a dagger at him? The ogre, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's right there. Although he'd
He's right
probably
there.
run at you instead of
Yeah.
the other guy.
That's what I'm wondering.
You are
I'll wait
also stealth, so it would be a sneak
Yeah.
attack, an advantage. But
Sneak attack.
he doesn't look like he's well armored. You think you could pretty easily hit him,
Uh-huh.
but you don't like the idea of that tree trunk impacting your body.
Yeah.
So
It makes halfling jelly.
yeah, that's how you make halfling jelly. So are you gonna throw something, or are you gonna dodge? What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna let me
Right
make
now-
instant can?
I might just can I just wait?
Sure.
and like wait and attack him like once he gets closer?
Yes, but you don't think he's gonna run towards you. You think he's gonna
Run
run
towards me.
out here
I see. He's just gonna go in a straight line.
towards.
I'll actually.
Yeah.
Can I like sneak? Will you see me if I like walk over this way?
So if you
Towards this
want
tree?
to, you can move at half of your speed and stealth. So
And
you
stealth.
would make a stealth check as your action, then you can move half
I
your
see.
speed.
Got it. Okay.
You do have a
I'll do
bunch
that.
of high grass here, so you could stealth this way if you want.
I'm gonna stealth towards Zach.
Luckily, he still does not see you with his. So half your speed would be what?
My speed is 25 feet.
So half would
So,
be like 15. So you get
15.
To about
Got it. Okay, I'd make here. Got it.
All right. So that's it for you, Zach. What are you gonna do? Why isn't my combat master working? Hang on. I'm gonna go look at that. Yeah. What do you want to do, Zach? You there, Zach?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I'll give you some time. So yeah, you see this ogre rushing away. The people are tied up there, and there's still a bunch of smashing inside the house. Like I said, you don't think the hobgoblin actually heard the ogre yelling, or maybe he heard him and just thought he was being annoying or something.
How do I see how much movement I'm doing? It's Q, right?
Yeah. While you're holding your token, you can hit Q
Oh,
to
I keep
draw.
misclicking my thing.
No, what is going on?
Oh, sorry, I moved the camera. Go ahead. So are you going to try to stay stealthed?
Does it seem distracted?
Yes, it does. So if you unstealth, you probably can just move. But you do always risk that he will notice you if you're not stealthing.
I'm not gonna worry
where's-
about it.
Where's the hobgoblin? Do we still see him, or is he?
You assume he's inside the house.
Okay.
All right, so
There
you're
we
just
go.
going to run up to these people and try to untie them or something?
Yeah.
All right, so you run up, drawing your dagger, and I'll say it would probably take an action to cut their bindings. So you're gonna free one of them for your turn.
Yeah.
All right. The woman, the husband or the wife?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so
First one I get to.
You get to the wife first, cutting her binds. She is a little bit surprised. She makes a little bit of noise, but luckily the hobgoblin doesn't notice. She says, "Oh, please help me." And you cut her binds. Next up would be the ogre.
I am definitely going to be shushing her, though.
All right, you're like, shh, quiet. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. She's a little bit frantic. All right. Yeah, she's a little bit freaking out, but she quiets down. So the ogre is going to... Oh, damn it. It closed all my sheets. I hate you, Roll20. All right, give me one moment. Hurry, open these. But luckily, I think I got my thing working. Alright, so the ogre, his speed is 40, I believe, right? Yeah. He is moving towards you. At this point, he would see you. So he goes this way, then he moves another 40 towards you. As he's charging with his club up. Smash you! He yells in common. That's it for the ogre. Scurry.
All right. So, how loud is this noise coming from inside this house?
It's still pretty loud. Zerx, are you at 20 hit points?
I am.
How is that possible? It's a
I
level
took
one. There's a level
We're
one
level two.
paladin.
We're level 2. We leveled up last
Level
time.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
My time.
Oh,
you level up.
Why is everyone marked as... Oh no, because that's right. Your sheet is roll, or it's on the other thing. Okay.
D&D Beyond, yeah.
It's still marked as a 1. Alright, so he's rushing towards you. Sorry, Scurry, what are you doing?
Well, if it's still very loud inside the house, I would go up to the house and sort of hide near the entrance so that way when he comes out, I can get an attack on him.
Okay, so you move up to the entrance and ready an attack.
Yes.
All right.
Let me see if I can make that movement wise.
Still trying to stealth, I assume?
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and move up here, then make a stealth check. And just record what you get. So the hobgoblins are going. They are still, or he or whoever's in there is still smashing around. So they're not doing anything this turn. Zerks, what are you doing? Are you there, Zerks?
I'm sorry. Yes.
What are you doing? The creature is coming right at you with his club up high in the air.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Hold on a second. Is he as he was charging to me, can I use my shape changer ability?
Yeah. I mean, he would see you do it, but you could use it.
Well, when he was over here, would I've had time when he's in between the two fields?
At this point, it's too late. You would have had to set it back then.
I totally forgot about that option.
Yeah, so you could still do it, but he would see you morphing.
Damn, that would have been perfect too. Okay. I'm in within swinging range, aren't I too?
Not yet. He hasn't engaged you yet, so you wouldn't get an oppie if you moved.
The most I could move is what?
You would see your halfling friend sort of coming towards you, so you're maybe hoping he would help you out soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need an action. What do you want to do?
10 seconds.
I'm gonna attack him.
All right, so you're gonna rush up, charging with your weapon and swing.
Yeah, we'll use scimitar.
Do you want to do a charge attack?
Yeah, no, I'll use the glaive. Yeah, I'll use a charge attack.
All right, so you rush forward, stabbing at him as you do. Do you remember how the charge attack works?
I do not. It's something new.
So yeah, it's kind of a house rule thing. If you move towards him with every move, you can do an attack that will double your damage modifier. So if it's strength, it would be double the damage if you hit. But then you can't move for the rest of that turn.
That's fine. I'm not gonna get away anyways.
All right, so you step forward. You want to swing from 10 feet or 5 feet at him? Because your glaive has reach, I believe.
5 feet. I'll get in close.
All right, so you rush up to him. Go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Oh.
Stab at the large... Oh, and you would strike, stabbing him right in the midsection.
And I'll pump a smite. Why not?
Alright, so you stab, channeling holy energy, and there is an explosion of radiance. Go ahead and 9 plus 2d8, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, so you do 16 damage as you get a nasty hit on him. He seems very angry, not looking wounded yet. Wounded as if he's below half. So mark yourself as using a two-handed weapon, which would just be one of these. And go ahead and move yourself up to him. Anything else?
That's all I can do. Help?
Alright, it looks like he's getting ready to bring his big club down upon you, but that is the end of
Oh.
round 1.
Bonus action, I can use shield, right?
Does he have
Casting a
two-handed?
spell? Yeah, so if you were casting a spell, you could not do that because both of your hands are holding the glaive, and you would need a hand to gesture. Or wait, actually, you already attacked, so technically you could just take the glaive into one of your hand to hold it, and then cast. So actually, you could probably do that if you want
Yeah,
to cast Shield
I'll
of
do
Faith.
that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so after stabbing him, you kind of pull back, let go of the glaive, and with one hand do some gestures as you cast Shield of Faith.
Hopefully this will help a little.
As you see him getting ready to swing. Nalo, what do you want to do? Your
I leave
friend-
stealth.
Your friend is in trouble. Okay.
How far can I run? If I can run 25 feet, is that like to here?
Well, if you press Q while you're holding your token, it'll bring up the
Oh,
ruler,
Q.
and then you can measure. You can actually set waypoints as well by hitting Q multiple times. Just
Okay,
while
I
you're,
see. So,
yeah. Or you can
I
right
can-
click, either right click
Okay,
or Q.
okay. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna run 25 feet because that's my walking. That's walking speed. If I run, is that double that or what?
So you can dash, which is using your action to
an
move
action,
twice.
okay.
Yeah. Or
I
you
see.
can
Okay,
move
well I'm just gonna
25.
go. I'm gonna go 25. And how
Okay.
far away am I from him?
So you can use the ruler on the left side of the screen
Oh.
to measure the
Ruler.
distance.
I see. I see. Like roughly.
By the way, for
Uh-huh.
those of you near the house or with a perception of 16 or over, as there is an explosion of radiant energy, you would hear the noises from inside stop, as if they may have heard something. So sorry, Nalo, what are you
see.
doing?
Oh, I'm gonna yell. Remember your footwork and use a bardic inspiration if I can.
Alright, well, when he yells that, you definitely hear the noises inside stop. Bardic Inspiration, alright, can you link that power?
How do I link it here?
I think under the power there should be like a
20.
chat
Oh.
bubble or something.
Display. There we go.
Alright. So, are you sure you want to do that? Because you are outside the range of it, so it probably would
Oh, I'm
fail.
outside the range. Okay, okay. I will not do that then. I'll just throw a dagger.
Alright, so you pull a dagger out, hurling it through the air. I think he is at... or you are at disadvantage because you are outside the
disadvantage.
range.
So
you
let's
have to
roll
roll
a disadvantage then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
14 would still hit as the dagger buries itself in his back and he goes, "Roar!" So you do 5 piercing and you're not, your bards, have sneak attack. So he takes 5 piercing, turning his head towards you and roaring. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alright, Zequine.
I'm going to go ahead and free the other person.
Alright, so you use your action to quickly cut the other farmer free, and they are just going to start taking off south as you do this. Running through the trees and trying to GTFO. Anything else?
I don't know what to do.
You still have some movement, if you want to use it. You
I got
see
a lot of movement if I want it.
Yeah, and you see Scurry is crouched down near the doorway of the house. Probably at this point you would hear someone or something approaching the front door.
I'll help him take that out and then we'll move to...
Alright, so you move over there. You're keeping an eye... okay, so what about your action? What are you doing for your action if you move there? Oh, I guess that's right, you cut the people free. Alright, so that's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, the ogre. He looks back as if he's getting ready to charge Nalo, but then turns back towards Zerx, very angry that you stabbed him with your glaive, and he raises his tree trunk, bringing it down upon you. Now you're concentrating on your spell, right?
Yes.
So mark yourself as concentrating, and he is going to attack you. Oh.
Did he crit? Am I dead?
No, he didn't crit, but he may have hit you. What's your AC currently?
18.
Now, is that with or without a shield?
With the Shield of Faith.
Okay, but I mean, so what type of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Okay, and that's with Dex.
Nope, it's a 16 flat and then +2 from the.
Oh,
Shield of Faith.
I see. Okay. So I think he would hit, as he rolled an 18 exactly.
Yep, meet it or beat it.
Alright, so the club slams into you, dealing 18 bludgeoning. As you're knocked backwards. Luckily, not off your feet, though. And you're feeling hurt. Zerx looks wounded from that strike, but he's still up. That's it for the ogre. Scurry.
I'm assuming that I can at this point hear him heading out of this door, right? Like he's gonna be coming soon.
Yeah, you hear footsteps coming towards the main door here. And Zaqueen is standing here in the open, so she will probably be the first target.
In that case, I will just continue to stay there stealth and ready my action to surprise attack him as soon as he comes out and turns his attention to Zach.
Okay. Oh, Zerx, since you took that hit and you are
I gotta roll spell
concentrating,
save.
yeah, DC 10 to see if you can hold your spell.
Do I roll another stealth check, or do I keep the same one because I'm still in the same spot?
If you're still in the same spot, you can keep your stealth for now. And you can use your action to do something else.
Is it just a D10?
No, it's a con save.
Thank you. Nope.
Oh no, he would lose the spell. Alright, so you are no longer protected, unfortunately. So Scurry, what did you say you were doing for your action?
Ball bearings are quite loud, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, if you poured them out at this point, it would probably make some noise.
Yeah, never mind then. No, I won't do it. I'll just...
wait.
I'm ready my action to attack, yeah.
Alright, and you have a weapon
Hold my
out,
action.
right?
Yeah, rapier.
Alright, so weapon
And
out.
dagger in offhand.
Okay, so you have 2 hands used. That would be the symbol with the 2. Zaqueen, you have a weapon out as well, right?
I guess I have my dagger.
Okay. Anything in your offhand, or is that open?
I'd switch the dagger to my offhand because I'll pull my rapier when I need it.
Okay, so you have 2 weapons out. Alright, so the hobgoblins go. One of them comes running around the corner, growling as he sees Zaqueen there. Ugh. And he rushes forward with his shield out, ready to attack. Scurry, this would trigger your action if you want to take the reaction to him.
Mm-hmm. Do I get advantage because I'm ambushing
Yes.
him, or...
So you would. Popping out, he is surprised, so you would have advantage. He looks very heavily armored, though. Oh, no, 15 would not be enough, and clang, he brings his shield up and blocks. When he sees you, he changes his target, and you use your reaction, so mark yourself as using your reaction.
How do you do that?
This one. So he sees you now, as he was about to stab Zaqueen, or sorry, Zaquine, Zach. He changes to you and stabs at you instead. So you see there is another one behind him, who can't actually get to you. Oh, but he rolls complete garbage and would miss you. The
good.
one behind him is trying to figure out a way to get past him, but this guy's in the door frame. So he runs back into the house, and he's going to take the dash action and comes jumping through a window here. Let's see how he does. He does not do well, and he tumbles forward as he breaks through the window, falling prone. This guy yells something at him in Goblinoid, very angry. That is it for them. Zerx. The ogre looks like he's getting ready to swing at you again. What do you want to do?
Well, there's no running away. Guess I'll try and smack him again.
Alright, so you bring your glaive up. Ugh, or is it a halberd?
That's a glaive.
Alright, oh, and you get a nasty hit. Ugh, as you stab him once more for another 9 slashing damage. Which would actually wound him as he steps back, bleeding from the hit that you delivered. And he says, "I'll kill you." That is it for you then?
Yep, no. And then this is when I go night-night.
Alright, so that is it for Zerks. New rounds, Nalo. What are you going to do? The ogre's looking beat up because Zerks has stabbed him twice now. But he looks like he's getting ready to smash your friend into oblivion.
I see. I'm exactly 60 feet away from him, right?
The ogre, yes.
Okay. Can I cast Vicious Mockery?
You certainly can. Go ahead and link the spell.
How do I
The
link the skill? Wait, here we go.
Alright, so you chant saying mean things to him. What are you saying to the ogre exactly?
I'm saying he is the ugliest fucking creature I have ever seen on the earth. And I have seen some fucking shit. On God. And then I turn around and I slap my butt.
Alright, so he makes a wisdom save. He goes, "Oh, you're mean." And he is indeed affected by your spell. Feeling
You
very
hurt his
sad.
feelings.
You definitely hurt his feelings. Physical hits he's okay with, but he doesn't like when people will call him mean names. So go ahead and give me damage. Or did you roll that already?
I rolled over
4.
here.
Okay, so he takes 4 psychic damage and will have disadvantage on his next attack. Anything else?
That'll be it. I'll stay where I am.
Alright, Zaquine. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I will try to stab him. Where's my
Alright.
stop?
So you lunge forward, stabbing with your rapier, I assume.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and give me an attack. You do see there... Oh, well, he brings his shield up and blocks the attack, because, yeah, he is very well armored. Anything else?
I guess I will try with my offhand.
Alright, so you use your bonus action to kind of bring the other hand around, stabbing again. Ooh, but that is not enough, and he once again dodges. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so that would end your turn. Are you all... or... hang on a sec, let me check something real quick. Okay. So that is it for you. The ogre goes. He feels very bad about Nalo's harsh words, but he is still going to try to smash Zerks. His heart's not in it, though. He swings. Oh, luckily he had disadvantage. He would miss you. As you duck under the swing. That would be it for him as he raises the club to try to attack again. Scurry. You see, this guy here is prone. He looks like he's getting up, and this guy is looking like he's about to stab at Zaquine.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to disengage with this guy that Sequine is fighting.
Yeah.
And then I will move over to the other one and stab him because he's prone.
Alright. So you kind of tumble sideways as this guy's getting up, and you bring your weapon down on him, and you have advantage because he's prone.
Yes.
Oh, good hit. 23. Now, his sneak attack, I think you're a rogue, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Isn't prone automatic crit too?
No, that's paralyzed.
Got sleeping or paralyzed, yeah.
That's helpless, basically. So go ahead and give me a damage roll with sneak attack.
19 damage.
That's an attack roll. So to do the damage, you click on the word rapier in chat.
Oh, okay.
15. Okay, so as he's getting up, you find an opening and stab him right in the neck. He goes down. This guy yells angrily at you. Anything else?
Down you stay, you bat bastard. That'll be my turn.
Alright, so the hobgoblin goes. He is going to hop over the gate here. And swing at Scurry, because he is very angry that you just killed his ally.
So he's no longer blocked in the doorway?
Well, he was sort of on the porch here. Sorry, it's
Okay.
hard to see, but yeah.
Yeah,
he's,
fair.
So, let's see. Longsword swing. Oh, 19 would strike you, unless you have something.
Good hit.
Alright, so you are struck for, 9 slashing. Nasty hit. I think that's his max damage. So yeah, as you kill his friend, he runs over and cuts your side. You kind of stumble sideways. So Scurry, I think, is looking wounded, right?
How much is it?
9 slashing?
9.
Yeah, I'm looking wounded.
Alright, so mark yourself as wounded and go ahead and take the damage. Alright, and the wounded is the... yeah, you got it. Great. Alright, so that's it for the hobgoblins. Zerks, the ogre is getting ready to smash you, but you get to go first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stab him again, hopefully.
Alright. Oh yes, you indeed will stab him again. As 16 strikes, and you kind of cut his leg a little as he takes 6, but he is still up, bleeding from several wounds now. No! He yells angrily. And is, yeah,
And your mother's ugly too!
you say, and he looks not as sad because it's not magical, but he's now actually probably more angry at you. Alright, so that's it for Zerks, right? Or do you have something else you can do?
Am I able to take the circle around him?
Yes, so you can move anywhere around him as long as you don't leave his threatened area. Oh, that would be leaving the threatened
I don't know.
area.
I know. I'm not trying to do that. It's going fucking crazy.
Okay. So you
It's
circle.
invert.
Gotcha. So you
I don't know
circle
why.
around, getting into a different position, and he will indeed circle with you. But is that it for you?
Yes.
Alright, new round, Nalo. You save Zerks for at least a round with that spell.
I see. Ooh. Huh. Let's see here. I can move to there.
Yeah, so if
Alright.
you go 25, you'd be like up here.
Yeah. If I threw a dagger, would I hit?
So you already threw
Sure.
one dagger. So if you have another one, you could draw it and throw it, but you would have Zerks offering him cover, so he would get a bonus to his AC.
I see. I see. Well, actually, I'll give at this point. I'll give Zerk's bardic inspiration.
Alright, so you say, what are you saying to him?
I say, remember your footwork. Dodges tree. He's slow as shit.
Alright, so you feel inspired by his words, and you have, I think it's a d6 to use at your liking. And what about for your action?
For my action, I think that is my action. Or is bardic
no,
inspiration not my
Bardic
action?
is
Oh,
a bonus.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so you spend one of
I
your
will take-
dice. Yeah.
I will take another action to move.
You're gonna dash?
Actually, I'm gonna dash. Yeah. Up to stand. If I'm next to him, would I like be in danger of also getting hit by the tree?
Yes,
swings?
if you're within 5 feet, he could just turn around and bop you instead.
All right. I'm gonna move right up behind him.
Okay. So you dash to
To
there,
dash.
and you're done.
I'm done.
Zaquine. What do you want to do?
Am I still in a good spot to hit this guy?
Yeah,
Maybe.
so you could. So there's kind of like a little like a porch here that he was on. You could try to get high ground and stab down on him from the porch, and you would get +1 to your attack.
Doesn't that mean that she would have gotten an attack of opportunity if she can't attack from right there?
No, because he never left her threatening space.
Ah, okay.
Because he's still, yeah, if he moved more away, then she would have. But yeah, he's still within her threatened area. So yeah, if you want to move 1 square forward, you can attack here from high ground.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright, so you get kind of up behind him and stab down. So you get a +1. Go ahead and move your token there and take
I'm
your
trying.
attack. Yeah, you
I
got it.
need a new mouse so bad. Okay.
Oh, good hit. 19 would strike. So you catch him off guard as you get up high, or actually that's a 20. And you get a stab. 11 damage. That would be enough. So you stab him right in the back of the head. And he falls forward, dead. Anything else?
Can I use the rest of my movement to move towards, I still have a bonus action.
You have a bonus action, and you still have some of your movement, because you only used 5 feet so far.
Okay, so that
Basically
means I
just
have
stepped up on the porch.
55 to work with.
Yeah, if you want to do a full move, then use your bonus to dash, because you do have roguish action.
Where do I need to go? Where is everybody? There they are. Alright. I've got 55 to work with. Oh boy.
Yeah, and remember you can use Q to set waypoints and ruler, so you know where you want to move.
Here we go. So there's 30, maybe 25 still.
So you start dashing towards the other fight that's going on.
Alright, that'll get me there.
Alright, the ogre goes. He is going to step down this way. You say mean things to me! And he swings at Nalo.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Actually, I'd probably say something along the lines of, "Oh shit!"
But luckily, he only rolled an 11. So the club comes smashing down right next to you as a bunch of dirt flies up in a cloud. Oh, stand still! That's it for him.
I'm gonna try and BS and act like I deflected it.
Yeah. Ha! I got your back. Scurry, what are you gonna do?
I would like to, since Zach just stabbed him and he just went down, I'd like to see if I can stabilize him and stop him from passing on.
Do you have medicine or healing?
No proficiency.
Alright, so, well, I guess make a medicine check. If you roll really high, you might be able to do something. Because most things don't go unconscious when they reach 0. They would just die, NPCs. But
Okay.
if you have medicine, there is a chance you can save him if you roll high enough.
Or at least stabilize him long enough for someone else to heal him.
No, with the 12, you think he's too far gone. He's already dead.
We don't have potions, so that's...
There's a hole in
no
his
go.
skull. He's not making it.
Yeah, like there's like blood spurting out. You're like, this is nothing you can do.
Grab some mud, stick it on there. You're good, buddy.
You're good, but
Slap it on the back there. Your brains will stay in there now. So yeah, no, you think these guys are both pretty dead. You could, so
Alright.
in the future, if you want to incapacitate, you can attack non-lethal with melee attacks. You just have to
That's
call
what-
it.
That's what I was planning, but then Zach stabbed, so I couldn't do anything.
Hey, I know this is out of context, but hey, who wants who wants an ogre pet? Come on, guys.
hey, ogre pet.
Alright, so yeah, what are you doing?
Like, I
Scurry?
meant how
Alright,
people handle
so
that.
I will use
So you use-
feline agility.
You used your action to
Uh-huh.
do that, but yeah, you can feline agility still.
Feline agility, and then I'll use my cunning action, bonus action, dash,
Okay,
and
so
that
you can move
should...
Pretty boss.
3 times your speed there, right?
So I can take double my speed from cunning action, which then gets doubled again by feline agility, so it gives me a total of 120 movement speed.
Let me see. When you move on your turn combat, you can double your speed until the end of turn. Okay. That's, Okay, so yeah, that would be 120.
So I will get slightly outside of range there of the
So
ogre.
Scurry just takes off past Zach. Like cheetah speed, yeah,
See
just
ya.
flies across the map.
And he's like, man, I could have gone faster, but I had to take a breather.
Just Sonic the Hedgehog's it across the map. Anything else?
I'll say see you later once I get past Zach and just zoom
You
towards
just
this ogre,
saunter
and
a
that's
little
it.
bit as you rush past. All right.
Yeah.
So that's it for Scurry. The hobgoblins are both dead, so they leave combat. Zerks. The ogre looks like he's getting ready to swing at Nalo again. He seems very angry that Nalo said mean things about him.
I'm gonna try and. Do we want to capture the ogre? I'm kind of tempted for fun.
Pikachu, use enslave.
I'm gonna try and knock. How is he looking? Is he looking pretty?
He is bleeding from several wounds where you stabbed him.
I'm gonna
And
try and-
bleeding from his ear a bit where Nalo was doing, psychic damage.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do non-lethal. I'm gonna try.
Alright, so you attack with your glaive. Trying to, you would strike. So you don't have to say you're doing non-lethal until the killing blow.
Okay.
So go ahead, give me a damage roll. Alright, 9
I like
damage
9.
would not kill him, so he is still up. Now he is mad at you again as he turns back towards you, getting ready to swing. Anything else?
Nope. Try and knock this one out.
You yell as he's about to crush you. Nalo, what
I
are
had
you
knocked
gonna do?
him out.
I just want Malo to like hit him in the back of the head with a little dagger.
Can you use thrown weapons melee?
It depends on the weapons.
Oh,
like daggers.
So like daggers, you can.
Yeah, so daggers.
Like darts, you can.
So melee weapons with the thrown property can be used as ranged, like daggers and
Yeah.
javelins and stuff. So yes, though you don't currently have
see.
a weapon drawn, because remember you threw your dagger,
Yeah. 'Cause I threw my dagger.
which is probably like over here somewhere right now.
Or it's still in his thigh.
Yeah, or it's stuck in his back or something.
How bad does Zerx look? 'Cause I don't really know his HP, but how bad does he look?
I am barely standing.
Yeah, he's like kind of hunched over, just trying his best to keep on his feet.
All right. And can I use an action and then move, or no?
Yes. You
Okay.
can do it in any order.
I think I'll use Cure Wounds and touch. I'll touch Zerx.
Alright, so Nalo kind of moves towards you quickly, touching you as healing energy flows through you. And he looks much better.
And I, as I'm like moving past him, touching him, I say, "Good luck," and I run this way.
Alright, he will take an
Never.
Oppie on you as you do that. So he uses his
I see.
reaction to swing. No! He yells as you try to get away. Great club. Oh, he rolls an 8. Wow, you're getting lucky.
Damn, half beans.
Yeah, too small, can't hit. Anything else, Nalo?
No, I'm good.
Alright, Zequine. What do you want to do? You saw Scurry just zoom past you as he charges on all fours.
Oh, they do have lucky. Oh, shit.
I got 60 feet. Can I get there?
Well, you can measure it out. I don't think so, but you'll be close.
You get close. I don't know how
Oh,
to
well.
think, but
You get close enough to throw your dagger.
That's what I was thinking. Might as
Well,
well.
you'd have to go 30 feet if you want to throw your dagger this turn. Unless you go 60 and throw it next turn.
Couldn't I dash as a bonus action?
Oh, right. Rogue. Yep. Nope, you're right. You can indeed get 60 and throw. So, yeah, you can run up 60 feet and just huck your dagger at him.
55 there. That's 60. Alrighty. Throwing a dagger.
Though you cannot non-lethal with a thrown dagger. So you will be killing him if you actually hit. So go ahead, give me an attack roll. If you're throwing your dagger. All right, yeah, 21 would strike. So go ahead and give me damage and I guess sneak attack. Or are you sneak attacking?
I think I do get sneak attack because there is an enemy.
Oh yeah, you definitely get it. I was asking if you want a sneak attack because someone was yelling, "Let's take him prisoner," right? Did someone yell that, or am I going crazy?
Yes.
Zerk
Zerk yelled it, but she was pretty far away. She was over 60 feet.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
true. So maybe she didn't hear it. Well, go ahead, give me damage and sneak attack. 8. Oh, he's still alive, just barely. Ugh. As there's now a dagger stuck in his shoulder. He turns towards Zekwine and says, "Kill you!" Anything else?
It'll be that for me.
Alright, so the ogre is just swinging back and forth. He rushes this way and does a charge attack on Zekwine. So he will double his strength bonus if he hits.
Oh no.
Does like a golf swing. Oh, Jesus. All right, 8. No, he completely misses. You jump sideways, and there's just like a rush of air past you as the tree trunk barely just flies past. So that's it for him. Scurry.
Alright, I'll just
I don't think he's
move in.
rolled over a 5 in the last, 4 attacks. All right, so you move up as he's swinging at Zekwine.
And
Can
I
you?
will
Sorry, what's Zekwine?
attack the rapier.
He's flanked now, right?
Flank would be here.
Oh, because of me, because I'm 10 feet reach.
Yeah, you would still have to be standing here to flank right now. Do you want to go for the flank?
Okay, I'll stand there.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you move up. Go ahead, give me an attack.
And what does flanking do? What are the rules on that for us?
Flanking is +2 to the attack.
Okay. Alright, so roll to attack.
Oh, 21, that would definitely hit. Are you going for the knockout or the kill?
Knockout.
Alright, so as he's swinging at Zekwine, well, actually, do you guys want to describe your death blows, or do you want me to do it? I guess I could do it. You kind of maybe, kick him in the knee, and he falls down, and then, bam, you knock him in the side of the head with the pommel of your rapier, and he just conks out. So the battle is over. What does the group want to do?
Alright, well now you've got an unconscious pet ogre.
Thanks. I'm going to take a nap for a moment.
Is there a
I'm just gonna sit down and just oh, that fucking hurt.
Yeah, this is Scurry and Zerks look a bit wounded. Scurry, I think, took a slash to the side.
Yeah.
Is the ogre gonna bleed out and die, or is it fine?
No, he's unconscious. He took a non-lethal hit. Usually,
So he's
yeah, if you do non-lethal, the target will wake in 1d4 hours.
got it.
So
We don't know the roll.
No,
so
you
how
would
does
not
this
know
sound?
the roll. Let me roll that.
Zerx,
Okay.
you use a point of lay on hands on him. And then we ready an attack, make sure that if he becomes aggressive when he wakes up and we interrogate him, we knock him back out again. And we rinse and repeat the process.
Take away his club first.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, his club
And
fell
make sure-
down next to him.
Yeah, let's get rid of the club. And anything else that can be a club, so everybody just needs to back the fuck away.
Does anyone have rope? You could try to tie him up.
I
I've
do
It's
got
an
not have a
ogre,
roll.
though.
That's true, but he would. I mean, even if he's an ogre, tying him up would make it harder to break out and attack.
Alright, well, in that case, let's use my rope to tie him down as well.
I've got 50 feet as well.
Are you tying just his hands and his feet? How are you doing this?
We're hog tying this bitch.
Alright, so you probably use all 50 feet then as you're looping and looping around his legs. I guess give me probably dexterity. I'll just say you tie him up, that's fine. So yeah, you think he's pretty well tied. You expend your rope, although you could get it back later if you want.
Yeah, back.
I don't suppose we can carry this hunk of meat. We should probably.
like I said, Leon hands him. He wakes up. We interrogate him. If he becomes aggressive, we knock him out and we rinse and repeat.
I'm gonna take a short. Let's say we take a short rest first.
Let's,
and heal our
let's take a
wounds.
short rest.
So
Okay.
As you're talking, the farmers would come up and they say, "Oh, thank you so much. You saved us. Is there anything we can do to help repay you?"
Money.
You asked for payment.
No.
No. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Send word to the town. Your son made it safely. He is there. Send for the guards as soon as possible, please.
Oh, thank the gods. Is it safe to use the roads?
As far as the roads we came, the path we came, I point towards is the path we followed was safe enough.
All right, thank you. And they rush towards the road, hoping that the road is clear.
Actually, I'll go with them. I'll just leave for now, I think, and escort them back to town. That's probably the smartest. We don't really know.
Who's that, Nalo?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. I'm gonna escort them. That's what I'll do.
All right, you'll
Okay.
have daggers and pointy parts pointed towards his eyeballs and throats
Oh.
and bits.
Nalo, you want to go? You don't have to move. I can just say you go with them.
Okay.
So that you go back to the road and start heading towards the town. The rest of you are resting.
Yeah.
Short
I'm
rest.
watching.
Yeah.
Resting, keeping an eye on the ogre. There is a chance he'll wake up. So I need a d20 roll. No, the farmers didn't kick the ogre. They're actually very afraid of that thing. They're kind of like surprised he's still alive. So 4. All right. The rest goes quietly. Nothing happens. So go ahead and do a rest. An hour passes, so you can spend hit dice and any other resources you would gain. You can go ahead and gain them. The ogre's still unconscious.
Alrighty.
Actually, why don't we do like a short 5-minute break here? People
Okay.
can stretch and use the restroom. Yeah, let's come back in 5.
Everyone ready for some ogre torture?
I don't think we're gonna get much information out of this one. He doesn't seem too bright.
Yeah, you might actually be kind of surprised he's even bright enough to work with anything and not just try to eat anything that comes near
Has
him.
half of a secret in his brain.
Yeah.
And why exactly that we keep him alive?
Siege
Zerx
animal?
says something about a pet.
The
True.
siege animal?
Are we taming him?
Why not? It's this pretty massive beast, good for battle.
Honestly, we sent this thing rampaging into their camp.
Yeah, you like, don't you?
Oh, I like. I like.
A few kegs of explosives on his back, you never know.
Holy shit. Alright,
Behemoth explosives.
we can try.
Here, buddy, hold these barrels really tightly and make sure you don't drop them until say the party's here.
I've got to say, I've never met a human that had such a goblin alchemist vibe.
There is no love like Warcraft.
Also, DM, since they rested for like an hour, is it possible that I could have met up with Shock and started coming back with the cart?
Yeah, so I'll get back to that in a moment. Because actually a bunch of guards will be arriving too.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I'll wait till everyone gets done with their break.
Alright, I have a... Okay. So we could just RP as if, we can...
Oh no,
yeah.
that was serious RP too for me. Like,
Oh, no, I know.
100% for that idea. He's like,
Alright,
fuck yeah,
so-
let's do this shit.
Who around here is the best on persuasion? I'm quite good in persuasion myself. Quite charismatic.
I think we could possibly tag team this. Let's just see what Shock has to say or what his thoughts are. Well, we know he's coming back because we assumed he would get him. We told him. I told
I
him. to get
mean,
the
I told Shock to sort of follow up with us if he wanted to. He might just be waiting in town. We don't know if he's coming or not.
True. I'm not good with explosives. Are you good with explosives?
Well, no, but does that matter? If he explodes, that's the whole purpose, isn't it?
Yes, but I don't want him exploding in our presence.
Explosives would probably either be alchemy or arcana. So if you're not trained in either of those, you might not even know what explosives are because they're definitely not common. Very rare.
So we've got a sea joke. We don't know about explosives.
I mean, my background is I'm a warring nation. I know all the wars. We have bioplagues. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I would assume you would be more versed in conventional warfare, but I mean, maybe you've heard of exotic.
Heard of legends.
Yeah, like I know it exists, but I'm like I don't know shit about it. I just know we got it. Like just don't fuck with me.
I'm gonna pop away for a sec.
All right. Like IRL.
Yeah,
Yes.
she'll be right back.
Yeah. All right.
At this point, like I wish metagaming was a thing. Like I wish my character knew what I know,
Exactly.
because
Oh my
I would
God.
be making a nitrogen bomb.
Oh no,
Because
my,
like, yeah,
my if we're going backstory wise, my character's Rick Peoples has weaponized the spell plague. We got it dropped on us. We're like, nah, we reverse engineer this shit. It's ours now.
find some fertilizer, and there you go. We've got a bomb, boys.
How prevalent are guns in this era? Are they existence or not?
I'd say no.
That's up to the
Oh, wait,
DM. I
I
didn't.
was just,
Well, I would guess
muted.
no.
But yeah, in this cycle, not so much. They may have existed in the past if you know something about history, but the technology for them is definitely rare, being generous.
Darn, my other idea was to be a paladin with guns. I was like, I want to use blunderbusters that have axes on them.
Yeah, actually, I have a character in one of the games who's trying to research firearms right now.
It's pretty lit.
He's playing the Civ game. He's trying to get firearms going, but yeah, he hasn't been able to do it yet. Alright, so we're just waiting on Zequine now.
Yeah.
Or Zach. Alright. I haven't, I don't generally see good firearms rules in D&D.
Yeah, they're hard. They're hard to come. You basically just have to transfer everything from crossbow and archer.
Yeah, it usually just ends up being reskins. Like, it's, I don't know.
Like, how would you, like? I do want to ask you, like, how would you play that? As like, how could you make that work for a? Like, I would love to be able to play a paladin with the ranged.
I mean, the easiest way would be to reskin, or we could look into new mechanics, but then it would be a lot
It'd be
more
a side
complicated.
Yeah, it'd be a side project because that was just seemed like a fun idea. Like just a fucking dwarf with a fucking holy gun, with a shotgun.
I mean, you got to remember, like, especially early guns. Like, if we're gonna be making a gun in this world, it's gonna be like a musket or something,
Oh
right?
yeah, no,
Or,
that's
gonna take at least an action to reload.
oh no, it's a one shot. I'm gonna do a butt ton of damage and it's a fucking hatchet afterwards.
Yeah, like just having it loaded, then take the shots. and
Literally
switch
a
to
hand
new
cannon,
weapon.
yeah.
Yep, it's a hand cannon. Like it's a one done and I'm going ham. I'm going to start smacking you in the face with it. I might have a pistol on the side ready to go if things get hairy.
I mean, at that point, you could literally just make it really fun and add a dice to it, where depending on what you roll with the dice, a certain amount of durability damage gets done to the gun, and if it blows up in your face, you're fucked.
Oh no, that's part of the fun. That's expected. You expect that to happen. You're like, yep, and then
Yeah,
I got bloody fucking damage. Just start fucking berserking.
and I think there are actually optional rules for firearms in the DMG, but I haven't read up on them.
There is misfires and stuff like that where your gun's breaking. You have to fix them. It takes an action.
The trick is to make something that is fun and not overly complicated, but feels unique, which is usually how you want to do game design.
Have you done anything with the Blood Hunter yet, or have you looked at that?
You mean the Wildemont or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
I've looked at it. I feel like some of the stuff in there isn't very well balanced, so I haven't really been using that content.
The Blood Hunter class?
Not the class itself. I was looking at. I know everyone loves trying to play the Echo Knight, and I feel like that was not necessarily balanced well for like multi-class and everything.
I like the Profane Soul and the Ghost Slayer for the Blood Hunter.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
the world on fire?
Sorry, what?
Is the world on fire?
Just a little bit. It's more than was earlier.
Good.
Or it might be on fire.
Yeah, so there are a couple of fires burning, but yeah. All right, we ready to get back to it? Looks like. So as you're resting, probably towards maybe the half-hour mark, you would see your ally Nalo return along with Shock and a bunch of guards. The guards run over and they're like, "Holy shit!" as they see this ogre sleeping, and they look and they say, "You guys are badass."
I'm gonna look around to see if Melody's with them.
No, Melody didn't come. The guard, well, she probably wasn't summoned. Shock says, "Is everyone all right?"
A little worse for wear. He's bleeding a little. I'm bashed a little. Nothing we can't manage.
Says, "Well, good job. Why did you keep it alive?"
Siege beast.
Looks at you. He says, "You think you can train this thing? Wouldn't it just attack you?"
Well, the idea is we wake it up with lay on hands, and if it doesn't want to abide by our rules, we knock it out again and rinse and repeat until it's trained.
Or we can course it.
And then we send it at the main encampment of the hobgoblins. Send it there to rampage.
I says, "Well, just be careful. It's even tied up. I can imagine this thing just trying to jump on you and smother you. It's still dangerous. I almost feel like it's not worth the trouble and we should just put it down."
Not to mention the amount of food you need to feed this thing.
One of the guards says, "We haven't seen any like these before. Usually we just get attacked by hobgoblins at the gates. I wonder if these are a new addition to their groups."
Well, I also still have to go search the other hobgoblins that we killed.
Oh, grab me a sword for one of them. I keep meaning to grab one.
Oh yeah, you notice
Alright,
there's a bunch of guards over there now trying to like put out fires and secure the house. So you see them kind of grabbing a bunch of the hobgoblin weapons. Do you want to come over and just say, "Hey, give me one"?
Whoa. Hold on there, that's our kill.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna let him go get the loot and let us look what we got.
All right, so you walk over. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright.
I will assist with that. Okay, never mind.
All right, so he looks at you for a moment and nods. He says, "Oh, yeah, of course." And he throws down the pouches he took off them and everything, and the guard just kind of goes inside. So yeah, it looks like they have longbows, quivers with arrows, chainmail, shields, swords, all decent quality. Like, these weren't just like pieces of metal that some like goblin forged into like a shitty sword. Like, these actually look like they're not well made, but like average make.
Serviceable.
Yeah, like just like maybe a bunch of smiths like produced a bunch of this weaponry, and you would notice that their armor and shields bear the insignia of Well, the same insignia that the other ones had.
I'm gonna take a sword and a bow and arrows.
Yeah, that's fine. So there are 20 arrows among them, and yeah, you can grab a bow if you want. This is a long bow, so if you're not proficient, that would be a
I
disadvantage.
have martial weapons, so I should be good.
Oh yeah,
right?
you're fine then.
Did they have any cash on them?
Yeah, so you check the pouches, and I need... Is anyone... If there are any viewers, I need a number from 1 to 20. I'll let the audience take this one, if anyone's watching. But I think... Well, I see 3 people, but I don't know if they're watching. I can just roll.
I'm one of the people.
Oh, I got a number. So they have, looks like 22 gold pieces. Sorry, sorry, Palm. Yosh was first.
And how much of that was probably belonging to the farmers?
That is hard to tell because they all just look like coins.
Well, none of it belongs to them now, that's for sure.
All right, so you take the 22 gold. Anything else you want to do? Are you putting that in the party treasury, or how are you doing?
Yeah, I am.
Gotcha.
I am. And I'll search them for any kind of maybe a letter with orders, anything like that, anything special on their body.
No, they don't have any letters on them. Just kind of their armory or their armaments and their gold. Their bows could possibly fetch a decent sum, or the one bow that's left, as well as their chain armor.
I'll bring that with.
All right, so you take their armor and their bows, as long as you have enough strength to carry them. You could put them in your pack.
I'll put a party treasury for now.
Alright, so with the party treasury, you do still have to mark who's carrying what, because there is still the weight issue.
Yeah, I'll carry it. I can do that.
Is this a longsword?
There are 2 longswords, yes. I'm not sure if someone took one of those.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so then there's 1 longsword left. So yeah, so you said you're gonna try to lay on hands the ogre and wake him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody spears at the ready. Everybody get ready to stab if he gets to get a little too rowdy. Only on my command, though.
Alright, so Shock seems nervous, but he says, alright, draws his weapon and kind of gets ready. The guards are just backing off. They don't want to have anything to do with this unless you're gonna tell them to stay close.
Oh no, I'm telling I tell the guards, have your spears ready and get ready to stab if he gets too rowdy.
Give me a persuasion check. They're like,
oh yeah.
They don't seem too happy, but like, I guess we should help. And they kind of get close, nervously, getting ready to stab. All right, so who's waking him up?
Can I actually pull out some food, maybe? Do we have, like, some...
It's like a dog. Here's
like
a treat.
Jog, yeah, yeah, like dog turkey. And actually...
I mean, will they eat hobgoblin?
Yeah, I was about to say.
You're not sure. I mean, they were
Probably.
working with the hobgoblins before, but
I already stripped the hobgoblin.
You wanna just bring
take
a
the
corpse over?
hobgoblin corpse over there.
Let's bring a corpse over.
Yeah.
all right.
You know, this isn't the first time I've seen D&D turn into Ark.
It's survival. Just meat is meat.
And
all right, the guards look a little bit more like wary of all this. They're like, what are we doing here?
We're appeasing the beast.
I will take off an ear, by the way, off the hobgoblin corpse that we're potentially feeding.
The left ear.
All right.
And
do you want to
could
get
I
both
cast-
their ears?
could I cast
Yeah, play a proof of kill.
Okay. Sorry, what
Could
were you
I-
asking?
Could I cast prestidigitation and make it smell really good?
Sure. Like cooked or something?
Deliciously
Smells
aromatic.
like pheasant.
Smells like pheasant.
All right, so you bring a body over and you're waking him up.
Yep. And I'm gonna be right in front of his face with like, "Good morning, sunshine."
All right, so as soon as you cast the spell and his eyes open,
Don't
he
move. I'm gonna say, don't
roars-
move.
All right, give me a intimidation or persuasion. It sounds like you're persuading more than intimidating.
Oh no, I'm intimidating. Like I
Oh,
have
okay.
a dagger to his eye.
Oh, I see.
Go ahead, give me a all right. So he roars loudly at first, then he kind of closes his eye as he sees the dagger, and he says something in Giantkin. I Garspide.
Common.
smash! You let go! Ah!
No smash. You want?
Guards
you want?
are like, Go ahead. What are you saying?
I have a proposition for you. There will be meat and there will be more smashing, but none
I
of us.
hate fancy words! And he kicks around a bunch. Ah!
Food smash, not us.
Give me a persuasion check. Food. No. Where food? Ah!
The food's here, lad, and I'll slightly shake the body up and down. But before you get to that, we want you to smash some things for us.
He looks
Once
at,
you agree,
he
you'll get the hobgoblin.
he looks at the corpse, looks at you, and is like, mutton! Give mutton! I like sheep! He yells.
Don't have any sheep.
This is sheep.
No! That goblin! Goblin tastes like poop! No!
Hey, Zach. Hey, Zach. Can you make it smell like mutton? And taste like mutton?
I could make it smell like mutton. I don't know if it would taste
You
like
gonna
mutton.
cast prestidigitation again?
I would only be able to use it on one cubic foot.
You make his face smell
Alright,
like mutton.
I'll cut off a leg then. There you go.
Guards are getting really like, what's going on? So you hack off his leg, and then you cast prestidigitation, and the ogre says, smells good.
This is a special hobgoblin. This one actually tastes like mutton.
Give me a persuasion check.
Have at it. Hey!
Give me goblin leg mutton! He's yelling as he's trying to get his hands free.
Alright, but you have to promise that you'll smash and rampage where we tell you to.
Okay.
How many more of their kind are there?
Before he gets to say that, I'll feed him the leg.
Alright. You put the leg near his mouth, and he's like,
I'm gonna go to Shock. Shock gets us some sheep immediately.
Shock is like, what the fuck is going on?
Shock, can you procure some sheep immediately before we get back to town?
He's like, where am I gonna get sheep from?
I don't fucking know. Do you know where to get some sheep?
Don't worry about the sheep. We've got hobgoblins to feed the guy.
He goes, he yells, this doesn't taste like mutton. And he's like chewing on leg. He's still eating it, but he seems very upset.
Can prestidigitation make it like?
I can
taste like
change.
it
I can
too?
change the taste. Maybe I should have rolled or something. I can do it if it's
let's see.
one cubic foot.
I mean,
can
you can
change
flavor it. I don't think
flavor
you
it.
can make it actually
That's true.
taste
Taste.
like something different. Like you make,
Yeah.
this tastes
Flavor
like
it like mutton.
It has a hint of mutton, dude.
Yeah, maybe like you
I'm
kind of
smoking,
make
man.
it taste a little like mutton, but he's still like, send back to cook. This sucks.
Poop mutton.
I mean, it's still a raw leg. It's not gonna taste.
It's true.
It's a raw goblin leg. He's like, furry and gross, as he's still eating it.
Well,
All right. Well,
We'll keep him locked up, I guess.
lucky you, because the place you'll be rampaging at actually has a lot of food.
Give me a
Can I?
give me a deception check. Oh. Let me go and give food.
Can
All
I
right,
wave
so
over my
if we give you
companions?
I'll give you the rest of the hobgoblin. That's not an issue.
He's still chewing on the leg while he's talking.
he's hog tied and chewing on it.
Yeah, his face is on the leg, and he's like. He seemed like he was
So-
really hungry.
If we let you go and we feed you the rest of the hobgoblin, and we'll make it taste like mutton too, you'll come with us and you'll rampage where we tell you to, so you can go get the food and smash.
Maybe. Give mutton.
I need a yes, otherwise this tasty bit of hobgoblin's going away.
Give me another persuasion check.
Can I assist him on that one?
Sure. Well, what are you saying?
Or better yet, if you do a good enough smashing job, we'll give you even better mutton.
Sure, give me a persuasion.
Oh no!
Hmm. He. How's he gonna react to
He's
this?
not very smart, so.
So he is gonna struggle a little trying to get his hands free. So I'm gonna give him a little strength check here as he's kind of chewing and trying to get himself upright. You do see
Can
the
I,
rope
like,
straining a little.
Can I like wave over my companions, like away from him, sort of like group meeting, like whispering, like
Guards are like,
Guys,
wait, where are you guys going? As they're like looking nervously at the ogre and back at you.
He's fine, he's fine. He's just getting restless.
guys,
Shock comes
I don't
over.
really know about this one. And Shock can come over too, maybe. I'll wave him over.
He says, "Hi, ogres are they've caused lots of trouble. I don't know if we should leave it alive.
Yes, but we're just gonna point it in direction and tell it to charge. That's all we're doing.
What if it turns around and charges back towards us?
We've taken care of it once, we can take care of it again.
Guys, I'm just mostly nervous about what if he recognizes people that are his previous employers? Like, is he still employed to them? Is he gonna rampage on them? I don't know.
He only cares about 3 things: food,
Shock says, you know,
dispatch.
I'm really curious how these hobgoblins even got ogres to listen to them. Because I thought ogres just kind of attacked pretty much anything and just ate things. The fact that these were working with the hobgoblins is a bit odd.
Good question. Why are you working with the hobgoblin?
Martin! He yells, still
Why
straining.
you? Why you attack? Why you
doesn't-
here?
At least at the present time, he doesn't seem like talking anymore.
I
He's just
see.
angry and struggling.
I see.
Alright. Well, he doesn't want to listen, so knock him out and we get in and repeat, boys. Now we'll roll to attack to knock him out.
So it's automatic success.
No, he might dodge because he's bound, but he's not helpless.
It is advantage.
You
though,
have
right? 'Cause
advantage,
he's
yes.
prone.
And he's
'Cause
got
he's
like
prone.
do we have like 6 flanks? So that's 8 plus.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a crit.
So you're going
Good
for
Non-lethal, just
Non-lethal.
knocking him the fuck out. Like,
Alright, so you
down, lad.
bap him with the pummel again, and yeah, he would go down because he only has like 2 hit points.
Like, just mid-conversation, casually, settle down, big fella.
Alright, so he's unconscious again. He's probably gonna get a what's
Headache.
it called?
Concussion.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get a concussion.
If he's already had several, so no more is not going
Being
to make
knocked
it.
out is super bad for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, he's unconscious again. Luckily, this is like movie knockout where you can just keep knocking people out.
So,
Brain damage isn't real.
Does anyone know if ogre meat tastes any good?
If you looked at it, what do you think?
I don't know, man.
You don't
are
imagine
you-
it would taste very good.
Are you hungry? There's some hobgoblin left. I believe we can spruce up for you.
There's
yeah.
there's
I'll
a
just,
leg that's been gnawed on. The ogre has a bunch of like fur in his teeth and meat.
Is he still chewing on it? Is under the conscious state?
No, he
Just
still
like,
has, he still has all the fur stuck in his teeth from where he was chewing on it. Shock says, well, how are we getting him, or are we getting him back to town? What are we doing with him?
We could just bring him back and keep him locked up in a cellar somewhere, but that also poses a threat to the town.
I mean, I don't think we can bring this guy back into the town.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sure the mayor would be happy about that if you're dragging.
I'd say if we're going to be doing
Unconscious
anything with
giant
this
thing.
guy and having him charge at the encampment, we're going directly to the encampment right now, sending him into charge, and then deciding whether we're following him or if we're going back and coming back later with another
I-
ogre, maybe.
Do you
I
think
don't
one of our
think-
do you think one of our benefactors could coerce him to be more cooperative? They seem to have more supplies and resources available.
I know, but that seems just too big of a hassle, to be honest.
I
At
mean,
that point, we might as well get ourselves another ogre.
just give him to Blackwater.
Blackwater.
Like here, Blackwater, whatever his name is.
I mean, you could certainly go ask him, although that would probably take a while, and that would put you more in debt to Blackwater if you want to go that route.
I don't like that fella. I think either he knows where the encampment is, he can lead us to it and rampage there for a little bit, play around, or we just kill him here.
Yeah, I think we kill him. I don't imagine. I mean, I know ogres are stupid, but will he
Hey,
just
guards,
rampage?
is there any reward for killing ogres as well?
They're still like kind of freaked out by the creature. Oh, I don't think so. This is the first time we've seen any. In the past, as I said, it's just been hobgoblins, maybe an orc or two. I'm sure the mayor. I mean, we could tell her what happened, and she'd probably be willing to give you a bounty for it.
Alright, fine then. You guys want to just finish it off?
Alright, my kill.
Oh, yours.
Alright, but for shits and gigs, I'd love to just wake it up and then smack it with a leg of the hobgoblin again.
Fine. You can kill it with that. That'll be hilarious.
Alright. Wake it up, lay on hands, here we go.
Your punishment has been
Out of
decided.
curiosity, what's Scurry's alignment? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'll look.
Chaotic good. Chaotic neutral, sorry. Chaotic neutral. For sure, yeah, chaotic neutral.
All right. So Scurry's like, yeah, let's beat him up a bit. So you wake him up. Are you laying hands on him again, or laying on hands?
Oh no, we're just gonna wake him up.
But you can do that without lay on
I
hands?
think you would have to heal him.
Okay,
because-
I'll use 1 point, more point.
All right. So you do another point, and he yells again as he wakes up. Let go! Give mutton!
We have decided on your faith, my friend. I am so sorry, but the mutton has decided to revolt against you.
I'll bite mutton! Give mutton!
Mutton fights back!
Everyone
Run!
take your leave.
Sorry, what did you say,
I
Zach?
will.
Improvised
What's
weapon. Sneak attack with mutton leg.
Did you say something, Zach? I didn't hear you.
Zaquan will be taking her leave.
She's like,
Okay,
these
see ya,
people doing?
Zaquan.
So you heading back
Before
to
you
town?
leave, you need to make this smell like mutton.
No, that
It's
was.
not her
Oh,
doing-
that's,
it's not
that's
her
me.
doing it.
It's
Yeah.
me. It's me.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, he's been
yeah.
yelling at you the whole time to do this shit.
Never mind.
I like mutton.
Good luck.
You know, I could do prestidigitation again and just like have sparks in his face
Well,
or like
Well,
confetti.
no, just make it look like a giant piece of mutton that he's about to get smacked with.
Yeah.
Giant. I don't know if I can. I can't make it bigger.
Well, he can just illusion
Make it look like mutton.
He's about to
Make
get-
it look like mutton. All right, I'll make. It has to be in my hand though, and
I love the
That
amount
makes
of
it even funnier,
focus
though.
that's on
That-
the mutton.
That makes it even funnier though, him being killed by the little guy with the mutton.
All right, so you're sneak attacking him with the leg of this creature.
I suppose.
All right,
Is that like an unarmed strike? What?
it could be an improvised weapon. So I mean, he's very badly wounded. I can see you just like crush his head with it or something. Maybe smack him a bunch.
Yeah,
All right, so the
I definitely am uncomfortable doing this, but I'll do it. I suppose.
you're the ones who are doing it. This is making me uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I don't like this, but this is hilarious.
Yeah, all the guards are kind of looking at you as you're using the leg to bludgeon this thing.
I
like,
mean,
"Ugh."
we interrogated him. At least the least of he deserves is, to know that we've passed his sentence.
Shock says, "Why don't we just put him down with the blade? This seems unnecessary."
Yeah,
All right,
I agree. I
Alright,
agree.
fine.
I just
All
decapitated
right.
my glaive.
I guess.
I'll, de-
Alright,
I'll,
I'll
deca-
just-
I'll decapitate him with my glaive.
No, I already did it.
So yeah, whoever I guess Nalo walks over would miss, or actually Scurry just walks over and the ogre dies. Zach, you're going back to town. You said, right?
She was just moving away from that.
Gotcha.
We had our BSRP fun.
Yeah. So the ogre dies.
Can
All
we-
the soldiers breathe a sigh of relief. And Shock says, "All right, we should probably head back unless there's something else we're doing here."
Well, should we carry? How heavy would the head be?
I mean, probably be fairly heavy, but the soldiers would say, "You don't need proof of the kill. We can just tell
Okay.
the mayor what you did."
Alrighty, that works.
Unless you want to keep it for
Rumors.
decorations.
Unless you
Orcs.
just want a random ogre head that you hang up in your a hotel room or something.
We
I don't
can-
know.
Put it on the back of our cart.
I will do.
Kill.
I do want to stay behind for a little bit, and for RP purposes.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Well, you know what I'll probably want to do with this corpse.
Defile it?
Taste it?
What?
Some kind.
What?
Yeah, I do want to defile it, but yes.
Oh.
All right. So what are you doing when you stay behind exactly?
I'm gonna send this back to my people to be used.
Oh, send me a message again. What
Yep.
exactly this is,
Fuck.
or like a whisper or something. So you
Burns
kind
it in a
of
pyre, sends it to Valhalla.
so you stay behind a bit as the rest of the group is going back
Alright.
to town. So I'll say the group doesn't have much trouble getting back to town, especially with all these guards now. What do you want to do? That was probably maybe like, let's see, it is now probably about 10 or so in the morning, so still pretty early. What does the group want to do?
Well, while the party's not all together, Zach's probably just gonna go harass Carter.
All right. So yeah, your ally, Zerx would probably arrive a little bit later. The guards thank you for saving the farmer again, and they seem to be happily reunited, the farmers and their child. So they also thank you. The guards are a little bit weirded out by the ogre stuff, but not enough to like sully your reputation or anything. And Shock would say, "So, what's the plan?"
Can we go talk to the farmers?
Sure. They're off to the side. They seem a little distressed about their house being raided, but they are overjoyed with the group, and they kind of walk over and try to like shake your hand, maybe give you a hug. What are you gonna ask them?
Did you have anything that the hobgoblins are after?
Not that we know of. We were, if we're honest, we should have heeded the warnings and left the farm, but, the farm is our livelihood, and without the food being tended, we would have lost everything. But, no, I can't imagine the bandits would have wanted something specifically from us.
Can I go talk with my companions? I kind of want to give them their 22 gold. I feel like it did belong to them before it was taken.
The farmers, you mean?
Yeah. And I do
Oh.
feel bad that now that their whole farm is destroyed and
No, I have
they're
no
kind
problem
of
with that.
homeless, and I feel like it would be a good deed.
Alright, so you kind of ask the group off to the side.
Yeah.
I'll give my portion towards it if we're dividing it evenly.
Alright, so you give them all 22?
Actually, we could give them less if we wanted to, but I feel like giving 22. If Scurry, I know Scurry likes money.
What?
Scurry, we're giving away money. How do you feel about this?
The 22 gold. That you
Veto.
got.
What? Money? Away? No! My money!
Yeah, they want to give the 22 gold they found on the hobgoblins to the farmers.
They didn't find anything.
Yeah, but you told them about the money, I thought, because you put it in the party treasury.
Oh, I guess as I was
Yeah.
party treasurer didn't necessarily need to know, but fair enough, fine. If they want to give it, I'll begrudgingly. And I would like to say begrudgingly.
Alright, so he doesn't seem happy about it, but yeah, he agrees. So if you give them the 22, they seem overjoyed. They say, "Oh, this is so generous, thank you. This will be more than enough to keep us fed and protected, hopefully through the siege." And the child as well as the parents would just be hugging you all and giving you handshakes. And some of the guards are like, "That is very generous of you all."
So it wasn't their gold. Rip. Oh well, we can't go back now.
I mean, wait, this wasn't yours?
No.
Awkward.
Yeah, so you see, we thought it was actually yours. We didn't want to take your money, so we'd give it back. But like, come on. No.
No.
Suddenly Scurry's like, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Don't
Like,
tempt
there's
me.
like 3 rogues pickpocketing this one person. Hey, get your hands out of my hands! Why are we holding hands in this guy's pocket?
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, what does the group want to do? They take the money, and the guards actually seem very impressed by your generosity.
Hey, we've made up for our somewhat
For your weird, like, ogre
weird
shenanigans.
display. Yeah.
You do not dare insult my culture. How dare you? This is a sacred tradition.
Yeah.
I'm just
The mutton beatings, dude,
The-
passed down for generations.
It is a great pastime.
Yeah. Alright, well, they're probably gonna go try to secure some lodging, unless you want to say anything else to them.
No, bid them farewell.
Alright, so they leave. The guards kind of go back to what they were doing. Yeah, so what does the group want to do? Everything kind of calms down, the people disperse.
I'm gonna say we head back to the mayor and see about the reward we could get for the goblin or the ogre, and see what the information that would provide.
Well, we
I-
can either do that, or we can do some more looking around the farms here and see if we can kill some more hobgoblins first.
Yeah.
Go
I
looking.
want to ask Shock if there's any place where we could buy healing potions or anything of that kind, or is that something that's very hard to come by?
Shock thinks, he says, well, there is an alchemist in the north part of the market. He's a fairly, a little bit of an odd fellow, but seems nice enough, old man. Do you want me to introduce you?
Please do host. I'd like to keep my innards on the inside.
Alright. So he leads you into the marketplace to a stall kind of in the northeast corner where there is an old-looking man. It doesn't look like there's anyone at his stall. It looks like his stall is filled with these odd-looking herbs, and there are a couple of potions there. He looks up and says, "Oh, Shock, it's good to see you, friend. And who are these people?" He says, Doru, these are my friends. Perhaps you've heard of the heroes of Chaur. He says, "Oh, yes, I have indeed. They've done quite a lot of good around town, if what I hear is true. Does anyone have Arcana? Or History?" No. Okay. So he is an older-looking man who's wearing some robes that look a bit tattered. They may have been nice at one point, but it looks like they are very old. And he also has a curious insignia around his neck. And actually, I will give untrained Arcana checks, as you might recognize it, even without training.
I got nothing.
So Nalo, you recognize the symbol as one of the Phoenix Group's college professors. The Phoenix Guild, which is the authority on magic within the Empire. You think he might be from the... you're a bard too, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
You think he might be from the teaching wing of the Phoenix Guild. There are several wings of the college that you don't know much about it, but you've heard stories. So anyway, go ahead.
Could I ask him, oh hey, are you from the Phoenix Guild?
Oh, and he looks to you and kind of looks down at his amulet as if he kind of probably knows that's why you recognize it. And he says, "Yes, so you have a keen eye on you." He says, "It was a long time ago, but I was once part of the college. I'm retired now. Moved out here to be with my granddaughter. She lives in town, so I use my alchemy knowledge to make some coin on the side, though very few people need what I have to sell. Although, judging by what I hear about your group, you might need some of this." He says, "I assume that's why you're here today?" And he looks to Shock. He says, "Yes, they actually were interested in possibly some of your wares." He looks to you.
Can
all.
we see the prices, like, or is it just sort of like?
So, yeah, what you got?
Well, I have rare herbs that can be used in certain druidic and other nature rituals, as well as spells. I have some arcane magical ingredients that can also be used for spell casting. I would assume you're all licensed spellcasters. He kind of looks curiously at the group. Those of you who can cast magic at all.
I plead I remain silent.
All right. And I have a couple of healing potions that I made myself.
That is what we're more interested in at this time.
Well, the work and resources needed to make these makes them a bit more expensive than some of the other things in town. So right now he would be charging book price for them, which would be 50 gold pieces each.
And how many are there?
He has 3 for sale currently. It looks like they've been there a while. Probably most people can't afford them.
And how
Does
much
anyone
gold
know
do we
if
have?
potions get bad over time?
No, I don't think potions go bad.
No, best by date. Is there expiry date on this?
No, there's
Where we're
no-
looking at?
There's no expiration.
Dang.
Well,
It's
we
like
would have
wine,
been
it
able
actually
to
gets
afford
better.
one if you didn't give half of our stuff away to those farmers that we rescued.
I have 18 personal gold I can pull it towards the pot.
I actually have no personal gold. I'm poor as shit.
We're lacking 10 gold in the personal pot to buy one
So
of these potions.
as you're talking, he says, "Well, I've heard you've done great things for the town, so I think I'd be willing to give you a little bit of a discount. How about 30 gold each?"
That's more than reasonable.
Shock
We do
says,
have
"Oh,
some-
That's very generous of you, Doru. Thank you. Oh, it's fine. If these heroes can help keep Char safe, then I would like to do my part to help them."
That's very nice. In that case, I'd
We
like
could-
to see if we can get another 20 gold and buy 2.
We could go sell those the other bow and the other stuff we've acquired and go from there, and then see about the reward for the ogre, and then come back.
How about this? I'll give my 20 gold to the party treasury for now, and then I'll take it back once we've earned some more money as a party,
Okay, and I'll put in 10 from that.
and we'll buy 2.
And I will look there, just really uncomfortable and embarrassed.
He says, "Well, whatever you need to do, I'll be open till late tonight. You may always come back and speak with me if you need anything."
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll buy 2 right now, and then actually I have one more question for you as well. Were you teaching alchemy, or what were you doing when you were an alchemist back in what I'm assuming to be the capital or something?
Oh, yes, I was teaching within the Phoenix Guild in Taivanis. I taught both ancient history and alchemy to my students, as well as dabbling in abjuration magics from time to time.
Is there any way that in my spare time, when coming back here between, killing hobgoblins and stuff, you'd be able to teach me some of the basics of alchemy? I'm actually quite interested in it.
I think I could do that. It's quite an involved practice, so it's not something you can learn overnight, but given time, I'm sure I could teach you the ways of the alchemist.
I would very much appreciate that. For now, we'll take the 2 potions, and then I'm
Actually,
pretty sure we're setting back out today.
Give me a persuasion check on that. I'll give you advantage. Before he just
Okay.
agrees to spend this much time on you.
Ugh.
11. He says, "Well, he says, would you be willing to meet me at my house instead of here? I'm quite busy during the day, but I could give you a little bit of training in the evenings."
Very well, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Very well. I will. I'll let you know where to meet me, and in the evenings I can give you a little bit of alchemy training.
Appreciate
So,
that.
It'll
very much.
probably take some time, but every day you're in Chaur, that you end the day here, you can devote an hour in the evening. So just keep track of how many hours you spent, and we can get back to
Yep.
how long it'll take.
Sounds good.
All right. So, yeah, what's the group going to do?
So I guess
That's,
one potion. I'll hold on to one potion. You'll hold on to the other.
Yeah, sure. You said you
So-
put 10 towards it as well, right?
When
Yeah.
you give him the 60 gold, he says, oh, I thought you didn't have the 50 to buy it originally.
Yeah, we had a party treasury in which we had 40. So what I did is I put some money towards the party treasury, as did my friend over here, and we're going to be using these potions as part of the party, obviously, to heal each other. So that's why.
All right. Give me a persuasion check.
Which I did say, by the way. I said it was party treasury and that I could, we could
Yeah.
put the money towards it and stuff like that.
All right. Yeah,
I wasn't
fair enough.
hiding this.
All right. Fair enough. He nods and just says, all right. So, yeah, you pay him 60 and he would give you the 2 potions. He says, oh, this will help myself and my daughter out quite a bit. Thank you.
Thank you, and
No
hope it'll
problem.
keep
Thank
us
you.
alive.
He says, with the siege and all, it's been harder for me to peddle my wares, well, other than to Blackwater, of course.
What exactly have you sold to Blackwater?
Oh, well, he's sent some people to me to procure some of my more rare herbs. So he's mostly kept me busy just gathering as much of them as I can. It's been fairly profitable. If I didn't know any better, I'd guess he's planning some kind of expedition.
So we heard. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yes. Good luck to you.
I'll be talking to you in the evening sometime. I'm sure.
All right. So where's the group gonna go next?
Probably to the barracks.
Yeah.
All right.
Or do we want to go hunt for goblin? It's almost time to wrap up, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we could probably do one more, like maybe
We'll do the-
dialogue
we'll-
or something.
Yeah, we'll take care of the barracks and call it there, I guess.
All right, so you head over to the barracks. The soldiers at this point know you well. You get a bunch of salutes as you walk in. Actually, you will meet someone new here. As you go in, there is a man there who approaches you. Where is he? An older-looking man, probably in his maybe late 30s, early 40s, with a big old beard and what looks like to be a set of plate. He says, "You must be the heroes of Chaur. Captain Grobe, leader of the town watch. It's good to meet you. I keep hearing good things."
Greetings. It's good to meet you too, sir.
He says, I just wanted to thank you for all you've been doing for my people, my guards, and, of course, the mayor. The city appreciates, I hear your latest venture involves some kind of ogre.
Yes.
He says, well, just know that you're welcomed here, and I always appreciate some extra help with the town's problems. He says, are you working for Blackwater by any chance? It seems like all the mercenaries these days are working for him.
Not per se on a word basis, but if our goals align, then we won't get in each other's way.
Fair enough. He says, well, I don't want to keep you. I assume you got business, so I just wanted to meet you and thank you for what you've been doing. He kind of goes back to what he was doing. All right, so you go and meet up with the mayor, who actually has a little bag there ready for you, and she would give the party 20 gold pieces.
Ooh.
She says, I wanted to thank you for the mayor and the farmers you saved. I was told you might be coming, so I had my people get this together for you. I wish I could give more, but our town is struggling so much right now.
It's understandable. We appreciate whatever you guys can do for us.
And she nods.
I did also have these to hand in, and I'll hand her the 2 ears of the hobgoblins.
Oh, yeah, I can add 2 gold pieces to that, she says, and just plops 2 more in the bag. She looks to you and says, have you heard anything about where they're coming from or know anything more about their base?
Well, we've got a general location that we're looking at right now.
It seems they have more ogres and possible spellcasters on their side as well.
Where did you hear that?
We
Undisclosed
can't
region.
disclose,
Yeah,
sadly.
that's correct.
Give me a
That's-
persuasion check. She looks a little bit wary of that answer. Well, it would probably be 12. But I'll let up to 2 of you roll. All right.
Yeah.
So she seems a little bit wary, but she just nods and says, all right, well, fair enough. It would be nice if we knew more, but I assume you have your reasons. So what else can you tell me? Anything new that you can disclose?
We'll be taking care of them. We've started a plan of action to get rid of these guys for, well, at least for the foreseeable future. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It should be solved relatively soon.
Well, that is good to hear. I'm hoping we can get the caravan companies up and running, but I don't think they're going to send any more. I'm not sure why they sent the one with you all, but from what I've heard, they're not planning on reopening the routes until this is taken care of. So we're just going to be on our own until then.
Got it.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, and any more information I am willing to pay. So if you figure out more about this the situation, please let me know.
Sounds good.
Will do.
All right. Good luck to you. All right.
Okay.
Where are you going? And actually,
Back to the.
do we want to stop here?
Yeah.
All right.
Works for me. I mean, I could go for another couple hours, but like,
I gotta work.
I got another game today, and I got a
I know.
meeting. So give me MVP votes. And actually, anyone on the stream, you guys can give me MVP votes too. Who's the MVP this game? Go ahead and whisper them to me. All right, I got 1 vote.
how do you do the whisper again?
Slash
hang on.
W space DM.
Basically like this, without the parentheses. And that's to whisper anything you want, just for future reference. I wish they would have an easier way of whispering. I feel like it's kind of clunky. But I got 2 votes.
I just use this like whispered DM and then what I want to say.
Isn't that what I typed?
Oh, just well GM and then name. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
so-
GM and message. So
Yeah,
like,
message. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing basically.
DM GM.
So I got 2 votes. I still need 2 more.
I believe Zach is not here.
She
Oh, did
is.
she step away?
Oh shit. She's here.
I'm here.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, did you whisper in Discord? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you guys both whispered in Discord. All right. So let's see the MVP. Oh, it looks like it is tied. So, oh wait, the people at home have broken the tie. It's Scurry. Congrats. You get the MVP.
Appreciate
vote.
it, lads.
So go ahead and add an inspiration point, which you can use at any time to gain advantage on a roll. You just have to say it before you roll, just like normal inspiration.
Where do I put this?
So it's a house rule, so you'd probably have to make like a custom resource, and you can have up to 10 of them.
All right.
All right. Any other business before we wrap, or are we all good?
Who's gonna be journalist or?
That was me.
Yeah.
No, okay.
So that was said already, but yeah, I think we got that.
Epic.
So yeah, I'll keep trying to recruit, and yeah, next week we should just meet up again. Unless is anyone out, or are you all here next time?
I should be here.
Okay, so next game will be on the 1st of January or February. So yeah, just let me know if there's any issues. Else we'll
should be
meet
good.
then. Okay.
Sounds good.
Just for like keeping reasons. Let's just say that the 10 gold went back to my personal account and your personal account, Zerks, and then the 2 gold went to treasury.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, however you want to split it up.
Don't worry
2
about
gold
that
into
later.
treasury, guys. We're rich.
We gotta-
Let's
Rich.
go.
Time to bounce.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. Take care. I'll be here
right.
taking some notes if anyone has anything else they want to talk about.
Thanks for the game. I'll message you later sometime tonight regarding what happened for the RP for the ogre.
Sure. Yeah, we can talk about it.
Anything else we need to figure out for that?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Epic.
All right. Take care.
If you ever come across that farm again, it's gonna be like an ogre skeleton crucified. Something, I don't know.
It's getting weird. Yeah.
I mean, any weirder than executing an ogre with a mutton leg?
Yeah, that was already pretty weird.
Not just a mutton leg, it was a mutton flavored goblin leg. Oh god.
Yeah,
Definitely a
that
little-
was something.
A little wacky.
All right, well,
See you later.
see you later.
All right. Got some notes. What's the end date? It'd be about 11. Cat's yelling at me. Oh wait, who was the MVP? That was who did I say the MVP was? I think it was Scurry. Yeah, I believe it was Scurry. Alright. Those notes are set. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Yeah, I'll see you all next time, hopefully. Go ahead and follow me if you want to get notifications about the games. There's another game today at, what is it, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, so feel free to tune in then. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time.